Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you happen to be in the world. I am Crispy the Corn, or at least that's what the weird noises said when I decided to play the music backwards. Anyway, don't know what that's all about. And today we're back, finally playing some Project Zomboid. I missed a good day, guys. I was a little ill yesterday, but I'm all better now, at least mostly better. Better enough, shall we say, to play some Project Zomboid. I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day. Hello, Jana. Hello, Amari. Hello, Eggboy. Hello, Nija. And anybody else who happens to be out there. Genesis as well. Hello. I'm disease. I wouldn't go as far as to say it was a disease. It was definitely an illness. Let's just put it that way. Disease might be pushing it a little bit, but yes, I'm all better now. Mostly better. We'll see how we go, huh? We'll see how the stream goes. Maybe I'll just have to run off all of a sudden, and who knows? Who knows? I might just do that anyway. That'd be an interesting way to end the stream, wouldn't it? It just runs off into the background, is never seen again. Very strange. Anyway, guys, let's just jump to the game, shall we? Let's jump to the game, shall we? Possibly a zombie bite. Possibly. It's a possibility. Although we do have super immune Genesis, so we should be all right. Probably be ill for a little while. Anyway, hope you're all having a great day today. I genuinely mean that. So yeah, I think that today, after Monday's excitement, I think we should probably maybe work on getting these walls finished around the base, because we almost died, didn't we? we were literally that close to dying. Anyway, I don't want that to happen again. I actually would quite like Susan to live a long and healthy life. At least a long life. I don't know about being healthy, but I know, Nija. Welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Genuinely. Nija 6600 alt. It's an alt. It's okay, but at least we know who it is, right, Nija? Welcome back. So yeah, guys. I apologize for missing yesterday. I know, obviously, I worried a lot of people. I got lots of messages. I'm fine. I'm fine. Genuinely, just a little bit of an illness, but I'm all good now. So nobody needs to worry. Don't worry about me. Honestly, you really don't need to worry about me. I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. So we should be okay. I got banned somehow on the real one. That's weird, Nija. Got banned somehow. These things usually aren't an accident, but it's okay. Yes, absolutely unturned. I always miss you. Always. Hello, Shawshank. Sorry, unturned. Of course I missed you. Of course I did. Anyway, I'm okay. Thank you, Amari. Like I said, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Don't worry about me. Please don't worry about me. It's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. Thank you, Amari. Believe me, I felt the love yesterday. So many wonderful messages. But please don't worry about it. If I have to miss a day, guys, it's only ever going to be for a day or two. I will be back. Well, that's a funny way to treat a friend, Omari, I must say. But yes, guys, seriously, thank you for all of the kind messages yesterday. You're all wonderful. But I am back now. Everything's going to be fine. Hopefully I won't miss another day for a while. Friend, oh my god. Jeez Louise. You're making it weird. You're making it weird. Please stop. What's the word? You're becoming parasocial is what you're doing, Amari. They warned me against this kind of thing. They really did, you know. If he doesn't make it, he can have his monitor. You can't have this monitor. It's very expensive. I paid a lot of money for this monitor. Nobody's having it. I'll be buried with it. I'm taking it all with me, guys. I'm taking it all with me. Get away. It's mine. Anyway, let's wash. Might as well use the time, huh, to do something. There you go. And then wash ourselves. Wash yourself. There you go. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Been talking. Okay, Amari. It's been good. May have even found someone who I may or may not fancy. Ah, awesome. Take it slow, though, Amari. Always take these things slow. Don't jump into these things. Worst thing you can do is jump into feet first into a relationship. Just don't do it. Take your time. Take your time and you'll be absolutely fine, okay? Always take your time with these things, guys. The last thing you want to do is end up, you know, stuck with somebody for years. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, Anyway, right, okay. Right, okay. It's a little bit dark outside, so we won't bother going outside yet. Yeah, how's everybody else been now? I hope everybody else has been fine these last couple of days. Without me. How do you all survive without me? That's a joke, by the way. It is a joke. Shotgun shells. Why are there shotgun shells in the fridge, I wonder? Very strange. It's like a vibration sometimes. Really, Nija? I might need to get a thingy, right? Missed you when you were sad. Oh, Jana. I'm so sorry. I'll never do it. I'll never leave any of you again, okay? I'm sorry. I have the chocolate sweats. Wow. It is that time of year, though, Genesis. You need to be eating lots of chocolate, right? You need... Right, okay, guys. If anybody else says there's a weird vibration in the mic, please tell me. It's the only way I'll learn. I'm just turning my dials, making sure that everything's turned off. So if anybody can confirm that there's a weird vibration, I think what it is, it might be this. Can you hear that? Yeah, I think I might need a what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. A vibration dampening thing. Something, I don't know. Was watching Ember last night. She died after 8 months and 1 day. Oh no, that's insane. That must have been absolutely heartbreaking for them. I assume it's a her. With an M like Ember? It's probably not a her, right? Anyway, that sucks. That really sucks, Shawshank. It really does. I'll have to look that person up, right? So yeah, like I said, if anybody can confirm if there's a weird vibration on the microphone, give me a shout and I'll try and fix it. I think it just might be the fact that I don't have a... There's a word for it. I can't remember what the word is. Let me have a look. I know there's a word because I saved it. I saved it. There it is. It is a shock mount. A shock mount. I might need a shock mount for this microphone. The problem is the shock mount for this one, for this microphone's a little bit on the expensive side, so I've kind of been putting it off. She streams for like 8 hours at a time, yeah. You know, that is what I want to get to eventually, Shawshank. I really want to obviously push it a little bit further, but at the moment I'm still kind of making it my way towards like 4-hour streams regularly. And I know I should be doing it a lot longer than I should be. A lot of other streamers do, right? I think more than anything, it's just like sat down playing the same game for 8 hours. Just doesn't seem entirely appealing to me. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get really sick of playing this game. An unspecified color for the... Yeah, exactly, microphone. That's exactly what it is, Genesis. So what's the plans for this week, Omari? At the moment, the plan is to have no plan. I do know that obviously Dixie wanted to play Schedule 1 this week for a stream, but I haven't heard anything from him. So some streamers stream for like 8 hours and are boring, like the guy I told you about. Yeah, Jan, I get that. Yeah, I completely understand that. What did I just read? I don't know, Jen. I don't know, Nija. Like I said, guys, if anybody else can confirm weird vibrations on the microphone, I'll probably... Oh, thank you, Jana. Genuinely. I'm not that entertaining. I just talk a lot, I guess. What are you doing? Weird cats just being weird off in the background. Don't overwork yourself, though. You'll get burnt out. Yeah, I know, Genesis. That's one thing I am actually genuinely worried about doing is getting burnt out. Just have fun, exactly. That's what it's about, Jana. That's what it's all about. Yeah, I did see Shawshank. I did see. Obviously, I bobbed in and out. Bobbed in and out. Obviously, I've just been so busy today. I haven't been able to watch anything. I haven't been able to sit down and do anything. Thank you, Jana. Thank you. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, it's been kind of non-stop for me all day today. So obviously, because I was ill yesterday, a lot of stuff didn't get done. Lots of stuff didn't get started or even finished or even started. So, and you know, when you've got a house with 3 boys, one of which is bringing his girlfriend at the weekend. So now I've got to like really scrub the house down as well. It's like I really don't want to tidy up, but at the same time I don't want to see people. I don't want people to see the filth I live in. It's not that bad, guys. It's not that bad. But I really wish I didn't have to hoover upstairs, vacuum upstairs every day. Disgusting. Into a tomato. You're not the first person to mention that, Jan. You really, not the first person to mention that. Shaun of the Dead's an amazing movie. Omar, yeah. You see, Shawshank didn't go so well. He was in a very bad mood yesterday. Absolutely gutted for him. He apparently it was one thing. I can't remember. Apparently is that the car lurched forward and it was an instant fail. Come home, obviously barely spoke to anybody all day, and whenever anybody did speak to him, he was kind of a little bit snippy. So yeah, James unfortunately did not pass his test, but he's calmed down now. He's fine. He's thinking about, obviously, you know, he's got another test booked. He's hoping that somebody will cancel so he can jump into their slot. So, of course, of course you're special, Jan. Of course you are. You're all special, every single one of you. Genuinely. Oh, yeah, duh, obviously. No, but seriously, Jan, people do like to come in here and bully me. Can you even believe that people are this way? Why? Why do they come in here and bully me specifically? Can they not bully each other? Don't know what's wrong with people, the cheek. So yeah, Shawshank, thank you for asking. I will obviously, I will tell him that you asked. But he, like I said, he was not happy yesterday. Freckles! Freckles! There she is! There she's usually the one bullying me. It's usually Freckles! And she just turns up with that creepy Woody smile. How dare she? Hello, Freckles. Hope you're having a great day as well. James isn't doing his job as a mod. I know, right? He's talking to his girlfriend. He's on the phone to his girlfriend. Zach isn't here either. Zach should be moderating as well, and he's not doing it. Disgusting creature. How dare they? Two mods. I got a YouTube mod, I've got a Twitch mod, and neither of them are doing their job. How dare they? Ooh la la, I know, right, Freckles? Ooh la la. That is a creepy heart thing you've got going on there. I love it. Anyway, yes, probably at some point, Jana, because clearly my mods aren't doing the job. Clearly, unbelievable. Anyway, we were chopping wood, weren't we? And why did I wander off back to the base? I remember now, because I was going to go and grab a saw. Yes, see, I know what I'm doing. I know how to play this game. I need to drop some of this junk as well, because we don't need to be carrying all of this. There you go. Oh, Shawshank. Yeah, well, you know. I mean, sometimes it'd be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be nice sometimes. Be nice, you know, if there was somebody, you know, somebody to, you know, welcome me home and stuff like that. Nice, Shawshank. You're greedy man. You're a greedy man. Disgusting behaviour. How dare you? What the heck? What the heck even is this? What a guy. I love that. That's incredible. Right, first aid kit for camping. I have no idea what that is, so I'm just gonna put it in a cupboard. It's usually how that works, Jana. anyway, right. I'm gonna place the rat. We're gonna create a new rat circle, guys. If you're new here, we used to have a rat circle long ago, and the rat circle protected us from harm. It really did. Well, apart from that time where our house burned down, but we're ignoring that. Hello, Dixie. You wasn't live when I was reading. It's fine, Dixie. Genuinely, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I am absolutely fine. I hope you had a good stream. I was dropping in and out earlier, Dixie. I know you was playing with Jude, weren't you, on split screen. So, believe me, I noticed. I noticed you were on. It kind of sounded like I didn't mean you. I noticed you didn't redirect my it. I didn't mean it that way, but yeah. Anyway, I'll just shut up now. How dare he? You didn't redirect to me. How dare he? What even is this? Oh, I remember that. I remember when a certain somebody used to be angry with me all the time as well. Shawshank. Better off without that. The home got on fire and now we need a new home. No, we're okay at the minute, DJ. The old home definitely set on fire. That was definitely a moment in time, but we're hoping that this one does not set on fire. Excuse me, on fire. Right, let's make a whole bunch of wood. Look at this man. He's just on stream giving himself wood. It's disgusting. Sorry. Then that'd be popcorn, exactly right. Let's chop some wood. What a day. Max, there you go. I'm gonna chop these. So yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit more of a chill day today, guys. Obviously, just doing little jobs and getting this place protected, because obviously we almost had an international incident the other day, didn't we? Almost lost a character entirely. That literally that close to dying. Literally, easily the closest we've been with this character to ending her. She was very close. Now, it's going to take longer to build a base here, guys, because of, than it was with my last base, because I had a mod previously that allowed me to get more wood from logs, and I don't have that mod anymore, so yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Oops, there you go. Boom. Why is it so grey? Why is it so grey in here? What food have we got? Let's grab the pan, and we'll actually make ourselves some warm food for a change, right? Make ourselves some warm food. Let's open a can of chili. It's chili time. Actually, there you go. See, Shawshank gets it. I love it. I love it. Yes, yes, Dad. How the hell did that happen, right? How are they so old is what I want to know. How are they so old? I don't remember. I don't remember being this old. Where's the APC? The APC's outside. The APC is outside and completely safe, so don't worry about that. Go on, Amari. What's the joke? How do I add stuff to the can? I don't remember how to do this, guys. Oh, eat. I could just put it in the oven, right? Just put it in the oven. Boop-be-doo. There you go. And then turn the oven on. You scared? Yeah, me too, actually, Jana. Me too. Yeah. Yeah. Please don't marry me. Please just let it be age appropriate, right? What does a cannibal say after eating a clown? It tastes funny. Jeez Louise. Oh my god, Omari. Yeah. You see, mine, Shawshank. 27, 22, and 17. At least mine are boys, though. You know, that's something, eh? At least mine are boys. Yeah. I wouldn't even know how to deal with a daughter. I really, genuinely wouldn't even know where to start. Nope. Hello, Spike. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day as well. Aston Villa. You know what? Calls me daddy. I didn't watch it. I hate Aston Villa. Like, I literally hate them. Literally. For some reason, my team keeps getting beat by them and has done consistently for the last 30 years. So, whatever happened, I hope they lost. I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, they're definitely what. I'm definitely not a huge fan. That's awesome, Shawshank. Genuinely. Yeah, they're in Birmingham. It's a place called Aston. Place called Aston in Birmingham. I've been there once, and it's just like everywhere else in Birmingham. It's grey. It's just grey. If you want to see a town that's grey. Like everything, the floor's grey, the walls are grey, the sky's grey, the atmosphere's grey. It's just Birmingham. What a place, right? What a place. A chopping block. I mean, why ain't I showing? I don't know, Frank. I don't know. I have a twin sister, so I know how to handle everything. Ah, excellent. Yeah, it's a very grey place. It really is. To be honest, where I live at the moment is also very grey, but yeah, Birmingham. I've been to Birmingham once. I don't need to go there again. I really don't need to go there again. Oh, weird, Frank. That's bizarre. Well, here I am. Hello. Hello. How are you doing, Frank? I hope you're doing well. Yes. Chop the wood. Jeez. Max craft. There you go. Trees are blooming. The grass is all green again. I love it. Awesome, Jana. You see, the obviously it's the same here. All of the blossom on the trees out back, so it's pretty nice at the moment. The atmosphere is so thick you can cut it with a butter knife, probably, or you know, a piece of wood. Oh, good. I'm glad, Frank. I am glad. Right. Okay. Let's start taking our wood over here. How much wood am I carrying at this present time? I am carrying 8 planks. You see, it's been sunny here, Jana, but it's just we're due a lot of grey weather. You know, a lot of rain going forward, so a lot of rain to come for us in England, which I'm sure nobody's surprised by, because that's just England. Just England in general. I'm going to start strategically placing planks on the floor. There you go. I don't really need to be carrying all of these shotgun shells. Right, there you go. And then we can box them up and put them in our backpack. Is that a fly that just flew past? Jeez Louise. Well, this is our weather at the moment. It's literally just started tonight. It's horrendous. I think we've had summer now in Great Britain. I think that's our summer for the next couple of years. It's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad. Right, here we go. I live in a city in the south of England. There's not one day without torrential rain. Yeah, especially the south. But yeah, it's not much better up north, Genesis. It's not much better up north, believe me. It ain't half grim up north. That's what they say, right? Boom. Planks on the floor. There you go. So yeah, we're going to be building the frames first, guys. It's going to take a little while, and then we'll be filling up, obviously, the gaps and stopping these zombies from interrupting our day. It's the best way of putting it, alright? Interrupting us. Right, and I'm going to grab a whole bunch more. There you go. It's a long job, but it's worth it because ultimately it protects us from any more zombies that are wandering around this general area. I mean, I didn't think for a second there'd be that many zombies around here to absolutely fill the yard. I spent the last couple of days thinking about how many zombies there were out there. I'm thinking, God, how did we survive that exactly? How? Right, I'm going to go drop the axe over here. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'll probably lose it. Let's drop the axe here and the wood saw. Drop, there you go. Major trade port and snow goes around. I see it. I haven't seen it in 5 years. Oh, no, really? Damn. So you must, like, live... I mean, I don't want to guess specifics. Possibly, like, Southampton way or something? Right, okay, we're hungry again. We're thirsty. Not a good place to be. Right, let's get some more water, shall we? Get ourselves a little drinky poo. Straight out of the bathroom sink. And fill up our canteen as well. I think it's the only real negative trait that's affecting us badly at this point is that high thirst. It's really, really, really badly affecting now. I wish I could get rid of it, but it is what it is, right? Torrential rain. What? It's when it rains a lot, like beats it down with rain. That's what torrential rain is, Frank. But then again, you're probably being in character now, aren't you? The wasteland doesn't have much rain, does it? The wastelands of Fallout don't have a lot of rain. I don't remember it raining a lot in Fallout. I could be wrong, though. Let's turn that on again. Boom. Acid and radiation rain. Yeah, there you go. That's the kind of rain, huh? They are for emergencies, Genesis. We use these ones to take out with us in case we're caught out with a, pants around our ankles. Essentially, so that's what they're for. They're for emergencies. It sucks. It hurts. Yeah, I can imagine. Gotta get out of the rain, Frank. Otherwise, you might end up turning into a mutie yourself, huh? Last thing you want to do is end up turning into a ghoul. Hey there, smooth skin. Something like that, anyway. Right, okay, so we need nails. Let's go grab some nails. And then we can start working on these frames. Where are the nails? Where are you, Mr. Nails? There you are. Some of this junk away as well. We don't need to be carrying all of this. Put the alcohol in there. Baseball bat we don't really need to be wandering around with either, but I'm going to put that on the table so we don't lose it. Place that. Boom. Will you even go on the table at this point? It will. Amazing. What a table, right? What a table. Now, do I have a hammer? I do. Alright, let's go make some frames, shall we? Stop these zombies getting in. Right, so we're going to build in carpentry frame. There you go. This is going to take a while. Hello, Cornbread. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day today as well. I'm technically a super mutant, but also not. I am more powerful than a super mutant and smarter than a behemoth. And no one really knows what I am because I got exposed to the FEV and got experimented on. What an origin story that is, huh? My God. Right, okay, anyway. Incredible. Incredible. You are now, Cornbread. Oh, yeah, Frank, I believe me, I noticed. I don't think Sandra's here at the minute, Cornbread. I don't think she's here at the moment. I don't think we've Sandra or Fred actually so far today, which is definitely strange. Yeah, definitely TNT. You should do. Incredible game. I've never finished Red Dead, but what I've played of it. There she is. What the heck? Why is my chat over here not actually showing me all of my messages? If I'm missing messages, guys, for some reason, the Streamlabs chat is not showing all of the messages. I'm not ignoring you, okay? Hello, Sandra. Welcome. I am so sorry. I am not ignoring you guys, I promise. It might seem that way, but I'm not ignoring you guys, I promise, okay? It'll need to be filled, Shawshank. So we're just building the frame first, and then we're going to fill it out. It's going to take a while. I do not ignore people all the time. Stop it, please. I was ill yesterday, Sandra. You know that though. You know that. You sent me a kind message, right? You sent me a kind message, I remember it. So yeah, what we have to do, Shawshank, we have to build the frame. By doing it this way, we're using less wood. Technically using less wood than we would with these ones, because these ones require logs, and I think we get like 4 or 5, 6, maybe. Wood planks from each log. So if each one of these takes, you know, these ones here take 3 logs and rags, these only take I think it's 2, believe it or not, 2 wood to create the frame, and another 2 wood planks to actually fill them up. So technically we're using much less wood by doing it this way. Yeah. The zombies can get through this. I mean, if I show you, we just hop through them like the fences. So they'll slow zombies down, but they won't stop them. Yeah, pretty much that. 1 month survived, the most I did was 20 days. Excellent, TNT. Is he being the smart ass, is he, Sandra? You know you have the option of giving him a slap, right? Right in the back of the neck. Fred, shut up! Right, like that. Right in the back of the neck, that'll teach him. Probably shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm not condoning spousal abuse, okay? Oh no, I've been cancelled again. Damn it. He's done it again. He's got himself cancelled. Right, okay, so yeah, if we go into this now, we have the option of building a wood wall basic. I'll do the backside, oh my. So yeah, we've got basic wood wall. So then we basically just fill it up. Now, at our carpentry level, it's a little bit ramshackle. Is that even a word? But it will stop the zombies long enough for us to actually deal with them. So once obviously we level up carpentry, we'll be able to pull these down and make better defenses. But Obviously, carpentry takes a long time for poor Susan because she just never learns, unfortunately. No, it's like that, TNT. Right, just think of it this way, TNT. A couple of weeks ago, I kid you not, we had 133 people in chat. 133 people in chat. Imagine the chaos. Imagine the chaos. Panic inducing is what it was. Panic inducing. They do Shawshank. Disgusting behaviour. Right, anyway. Right, okay, that's fine. Yeah. We've been doing pretty well at the minute, TNT. I mean, obviously it's a little quieter now, but averaging about 30 to 40 people once the stream gets a little bit further on in the night. So, yeah, like I say, kind of insane. What are you talking about, Amari? What? What? What are we talking about at this point? Very strange. Ukulele what? What's even going on? I do not have enough wood for this, do I? I'm going to need to go grab my saw and my axe again. Hop. There we go. Right, let's grab them. Straight back in the pocket. And let's go put some more wood before the day ends, shall we? She's very tired. We shouldn't be doing this for too much longer. But there doesn't seem to be any zombies around at the moment, so let's just a little bit more deforestation. Awesome, Sandra. As always, please post pictures in the Discord. I love seeing that stuff. I really do. What was that? Cut down tree, you donkey. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this in the dark. Probably shouldn't be. Come on, Susan, you got this. Oh, really, Sandra? Is everything okay? I hope you're alright, genuinely. They may do, yeah, they'll do that. They'll do that. James, I don't know if I told this story before, but James actually had to change doctor a couple of weeks ago because he's had some real bad trouble with his legs. He's had trouble with his legs for a couple of years now. He's like just non-stop pain in his legs constantly. He's been trying to get a referral from the doctor for so long, and the doctor's just been passing him back and forth to different people. Anyway, the other day they actually told him there's nothing wrong with your legs. There's nothing wrong with you. And James is like, no, I beg to differ. I'm in a lot of pain. No, what you're trying to do is you're just trying to get medication that you don't need. And James was like, okay. Anyway, told him to probably change doctors. Probably a good idea to change doctors now. They saw you right away. Excellent, Sandra. That's one way of doing it, right? Nice one. Oh my God. Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. The thing is, it all stems down to the fact that his school used to be on top of the biggest hill in this area. So basically, effectively, it's destroyed his legs at an early age. And he's had a lot of trouble with them ever since school, which was like 10 years ago now. And he's, like I said, he's tried to go to physiotherapy. The physiotherapist said that he needed an MRI scan done on his legs. They wouldn't do an MRI scan until he did a bunch of what they called exercises. He did the exercises, and they said that, right, you go see the doctor and ask for the MRI scan. Then the doctor said you're not having an MRI scan until you do physiotherapy. Can you see a pattern here, guys? Back and forth. Back and forth. We can't do it. You have to have this done. We can't do it until you have this done. And then, like I said, at the end of it, the doctors turned around and said, "You're only trying to get referral so you can get what painkillers was it? The really strong ones. You're just trying to get hold them all, and you're not allowed it. And James was all like, I can't do this anymore. So I told him, you've got to swap to another doctor. There was literally another doctor across the road from my doctor. So anyway, they're taking a look at him now. So it's just stupid. Just the whole world's just mad. Just insane. Right, and then can we drink as well? No, we're fine. Right, let's get some sleep. Yeah, these guys suck. Is what it is, right? Same happened with my father in his back after he got out of the military. Can imagine, Frank. Can imagine. Everybody's just passing the buck. It sucks. Anyway, we're hoping that obviously now he's got this other doctor that things will change and he'll actually get to see somebody. But that's remains to be seen because obviously he has to start the whole process again, doesn't he, Sam? It's great, isn't it? It's all so great. Yeah, exactly that, Cornbread. Exactly that. It's the reason why people forgo treatment, and then all of a sudden they're hospitalized. It's not good. So stupid. He'll be fine now. He'll be fine. Like I said, I told him, look, you gotta go to a different doctor's. Oh well, actually, wait there. There's another doctor's in town, isn't there? Oh, there is, isn't there? It's across the road. I completely forgot about that. And they took him immediately. Obviously, he told them what the situation was. He told them that basically they basically accused him of trying to get strong medication. And they said, yeah, you're best off changing to us. So, well, like I said, remains to be seen. They saw me right away. That doctor's garbage, yes, Sandra. Well, I hope you're okay. I do. Obviously, you don't have to go into why you've had to go to the doctors, but like I said, I hope you're all right. I'm not just saying that. I hope you are. Right, I'm going to sit here and we're going to eat our canned chili. With a spoon, with a spork. What a day. What a day. Because of the military and what happened there. Yeah, I can imagine, Frank. I don't think people appreciate, obviously, the amount of work that's involved when you're in the military. I mean, obviously, there's a lot. Drink again. Oh, God. All hail the mighty spork. 2 years to revert, mate. Oh, no. That sucks, Shawshank. It was skin cancer. That's insane. Good grief. All better now, though, I hope, Shawshank, yeah? It's all gone and stuff. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to hear that, actually. It's so dumb. So dumb. Okay, Frank, okay. Right, anyway, let's wait until the sun comes up, because I don't want to be wandering around out there when there's potentially zombies wandering around. Okay. I get you, Frank. All gone and healed. Awesome. Good to hear. Kind of depends where you are in the country, Sandra. It really does. They call it a postcode lottery, right? I mean, my doctor's always been pretty decent, but when it comes to James's legs, they've just been awful with it all. They really have. And just because just because it's free over here, Sandra, doesn't mean it's always good. It's usually decent, but it's not always good. I'll probably watch it at some point, Frank. I'm looking forward to it coming to like home whatever it's called, home cinema. Yeah, I mean the NHS is a wonderful thing, but also at the same time, it's kind of, it feels a little, I don't know, unsustainable at times, for want of a better way of putting it. Right, anyway, let's go fill up some of these holes. Should we just continue building the frames for the time being, and then I can worry about filling it up further down the line. Right, let's get this. Where's it go? Where did it go? Carpentry. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. And we'll build a big old gate here. Yeah, if we build maybe like a 2. Like, yeah, no, that feels good. That feels good. And we'll build a gate. And it should look pretty good once it's done. Once it's all done. Yeah, we'll probably watch Minecraft when it comes to home distribution, whatever it's called. I'm looking forward to it, obviously, for the meme factor. I know it's going to be like hot garbage and stuff, but I'm in it for the memes, guys. I'm in it for the memes. Let's grab some of these. Plank, there you go. I mean, the main structure of this is going to be done before much longer. Oop, let's get them over there as well. And throw a few in the old backpack. Beautiful. King of Kings. I do not know what that is, Frank. I've never heard of that. Never heard of it. Right, okay, here we go. Right, then carpentry and then build. There you go. Cool. H. H? What does that mean? Cryptic messages. What are these cryptic messages? Yeah, I think so too, Cornbread. I think so too. I think obviously just be insane. I love that kids are enjoying it. I love that the kids are going wild about it and stuff, because obviously there hasn't been a movie like that for a long time, right? Chicken jockey! Like I said, I think it's awesome. I think it's good. I think it's good for the cinema industry as a whole, because obviously it's bringing kids back to the cinema, right? I mean, it's always going to be a good thing, right? I mean, yeah, it's not going to win any Oscars. It's not. But one thing that the cinema industry needs is a win. I mean, I've been to see... No, to be fair, I did go and see a couple of movies last year. I went to go see Alien Romulus and I went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. But before that, I think the last movie I went to see before that was Avengers Endgame. And that was a long time ago now when you really think about it. That was a real long time ago now at this point. What, 4 years? I would think. Stuff like that would be amazing. I would love to go and watch Aliens at the cinema. How cool would that be? An old dude playing video games. What are you trying to say? What are you saying? Whoops, that's not what we want. There you go. Built. Cool. Look at this. What a magnificent structure. What a magnificent structure we're building. Yeah, I'd love to see some old films and stuff, but... Aliens especially. I mean, I've seen... They did a re-release of The Phantom Menace, didn't they? I was hoping that they were going to do a re-release of all the old Star Wars films. I'm saying old Star Wars films and The Phantom Menace kind of hurts my soul a little bit, but if you catch my meaning, that would have been absolutely amazing. Empire Strikes Back at the cinema? Yes, I want to see that at the cinema. I would love that. Yeah, exactly. Or Halloween. Oh my god, that would be epic. On a giant screen. Jeez Louise, I would shut up and take my money is what I'm gonna say. Shut up and take my money. That would be absolutely incredible. I should probably just use the building thing to do this right. Saw log, there you go, max. There you go. That should do it now. No way, Jana, that. You need to watch Star Wars. Star Wars is like my probably top 2 or 3 favorite things in the whole wide world. Okay. Okay, Jana. I love Star Wars. Love it. I've said it many times before. I won't keep going on about it, but but I really like Star Wars. This guy really likes Star Wars, doesn't he? He really likes it. Chicken jockey. Good grief. So much Star Wars. Just all the Star Wars. And then this one as well. I mean, I'm wearing Star Wars right now. That's literally Star Wars right there. It's my samurai Boba Fett. Where's the button? There you go. It's my samurai Boba Fett t-shirt. It's like I love Star Wars. I love it. I love it too. Maybe even too much. Maybe, possibly. I don't know much about it. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like I said, there's some people who are. I mean, there's films that I haven't watched that a lot of people rave about. I mean, not many. I've pretty much watched every single horror film apart from Nightmare on Elm Street. But that's because my dad used to used to chase me around the house pretending to be Freddy Krueger when I was like, what, 4 years old. So he's literally you know, give me a fear of Freddy Krueger for the rest of my life. Oh no. Jana. They couldn't be any more different, believe me. Star Wars and Star Trek are chalk and cheese, believe me. Oh yeah, there you go. See, Corbett understands. It's just a little bit of shared trauma right there, right? So I've never been able to watch Freddy Krueger because of my dad. He literally made me. I have watched every single horror franchise, all of them. I love The Thing. The Thing is my favourite. Aliens, Halloween, obviously, all of them. If you can think of it, I've watched it. But I've never once, not even once, watched a Freddy Krueger movie. Nope! Jeepers Creepers is awesome. The first one especially. The second one's kind of trashy in comparison, but it's so good. I was really disappointed by the third one that was on was it on Netflix? My god, that was good. The ending of Jeepers Creepers 1. Mwah, French kiss, amazing. Amazing. You have it on DVD. How cool is that? Pumpkinhead. I'm not sure about that one, Sandra. Maybe watched it. I mean, obviously there was some of those like ones from the 80s and stuff that I've watched, but it's so long ago since I've seen them that I don't remember them particularly well. But Pumpkinhead, it rings a bell. Watch Leprechaun with Warwick Davis, who was the Ewok in Star Wars, right? The teddy bear, incredible. You know, Warwick Davis actually hosted a game show in this country about 5 years back. It was super weird. It's like, no, that's Wicket from Star Wars. It's weird, guys. So yeah, anyway, there's a story for you. But yeah, I mean, we all grew up obviously watching that kind of stuff when we really shouldn't have done. Yeah, that's the one, Jana. That's the one. That's the one. So yeah, just imagine the leprechaun was actually one of the cute teddy bears. And you say cute. I'd happily kick an Ewok. I'd happily kick an Ewok, actually. Thank you very much. I'm not a fan of Ewoks. They're just a little bit overly silly, okay? They're just a bit silly. He says, talking about sci-fi movie where they're flying spaceships and, you know, stuff. Best not to think about it. I haven't watched that one, Cornbread, but I'll be honest with you, I kind of wish I had. That sounds incredible. Leprechauns in the hood. What the heck? a bit silly. Just a touch. Just a touch. Look at this silly guy. What's he even talking about? Talking about Star Wars when he's as old as he is. Grow up, Crispy the Corn. What are you talking about? Tiny bits. Just a very silly guy. Just a silly guy. It's going okay. It's going okay. We're getting there slowly but surely. It's just building in the rain. I am, Jan. I really am. I don't know if you've seen this before. I've shown this several times. I'm going to show it again. Okay? I'm going to show it again. So, this is the kind of guy I am, Jana. You know, I'm so serious looking and stuff like that. But also me, Star Wars. This is my Star Wars collection. I own a skeleton. Toys, action figures. I'm too old. I really am too old for this. But I'm not going to change because they're my Star Wars figures and I love them. I love my toys. Also, you know, on one side, Star Wars. On the other side, swords. Yeah. Anyway, grow up, Crispy the Corn. What even is this guy, really? A dragon collection? That's incredible. You know, it used to be a lot nicer as well, Cornbread, until the cat decided to destroy half of my LEDs. That all used to be lit up back there. Now it's only half lit up. Thanks, cat. Thanks a lot. Anyway, I'm not friends with the cat. I'm still not friends with the cat after that. Horrid little monster. Boop. Let's just keep building. But yeah, that's so cool, Jan. Awesome. Like I said, I collect up here as well. It's all Star Wars. I mean, I'm a grown-up, but also it's what I call my ex-partners. I love that. Anyway, on one hand, I'm a grown-up. On the other hand, Hatsune Miku. I love Hatsune Miku. Anyway, the Mandalorian. And all kinds of other stuff that, you know, are really very expensive, but fun. They're fun now, aren't they? They are, right? Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, just keep being a kid, guys. It's the best way to be. I have a Grogu plush. Awesome. I've got... Yes. Way too much. And that's right next to my giant Grogu bobblehead that I can't pull down because I'll pull down the entire setup. But, yeah. So you missed what, Sandra? So yeah, like I said, I've got a ridiculous amount of stuff and things and to even before we get started on no, I didn't. I haven't, Sandra. I haven't seen Pumpkinhead. No, I've got a Grogu upstairs that when you tap it on the head, it starts making noises. I've got a great big. There's a great big bobblehead here that's like that big. It was free online, was it, Sandra? I'll have to look that up then. So yeah, like I said, just insane amount of stuff, and that's, like I said, that's even before you get started on my Blackpink collection, which was also incredibly expensive, and I should know better. Yours is the size of a baby, awesome. Like I said, I've got all of these albums that I've bought over the last few years, ludicrous amount of stuff. Sandra! Big Bang over Blackpink. You see, I don't think I've heard of Big Bang. Is that a male K-pop thingamy-bob? I know there's a word for it. Band. Never heard of them. my latest obsession is Esper. Wow. It's the best K-pop band. Yeah, like I said, I'm more of a you know, I don't listen to male K-pop because obviously that'd make me a little bit on the on the fruity side, shall we say? But Blackpink, IVE, Esper, awesome. But like I said, I have all but 2 of Blackpink's solo albums. They are good though. Yeah, I can imagine. But I mean, if we can go back to the camera again, let's go back to the camera again. Boom. So that there is the album, but I've got 4 separate copies of Blackpink's the album. They're all the same. They have different photo books inside, okay? It's not a problem. They have different photo books inside. But then I've got Square Up in both iterations, and Kill This Love in both iterations. And like I said, I've got all up here. All up here is all LPs on the wall, Blackpink. I've got a bit of it's a bit of a problem, okay? It's not a problem. I know when to quit. I know Sandra! Unbelievable. How dare you? How actually dare you? I'll be honest, guys. Most of them weren't bought new, okay? I didn't buy most of them new. Most of them are second-hand, okay? Apart from maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of them. There's one over here, Rosé's first album. That cost me £300 to have it imported from Korea because they don't sell it anywhere else in the world. To be fair, I was working many hours when I bought it, okay? I was doing 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week at the time, so I earned it, okay? I bloody earned it. It's not weird, okay? It's not weird. I can quit anytime. Just like I can quit drinking out of the toilet anytime, okay? It's not weird when you're alone, okay? Nobody can see me doing it, so it's not weird. So there. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Phil, empty canteen. Anyway, like I said, lots of stuff. I'm a big kid. And it isn't even scratching the surface. It's not. I'm going to show you something, guys. I'm going to show you something. It's quite cool. What's that? They like K-pop. I would think it's still a fizzy drink. That's what I'd have said 5-10 years ago, Shawshank. And then I discovered Blackpink, and then it's like, wow, They're very pretty though, aren't they? And they are rather talented as well. It's like, maybe I could become obsessed with this. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, I'll be right back. So, if you want to see how much of a nerd I am, geek, this, I'm going to show you now. Right, provided the button works. There you go, I'm back now. Check this out. This is my Doomslayer helmet. Look how shiny it is. Look at rip and tear. This is the kind of stuff I collect, guys, because I have not got a problem, okay? I've not got a problem. It's just it's so pretty though, right? it's so good. All of this stuff. It was actually a super limited edition for Doom Eternal, when Doom Eternal come out. And it's like, isn't it beautiful though, guys? It's got lights. So yeah, I've got a problem, okay? I've got a bit of a problem, all right? So anyway, let's jump back. Right, let's turn that off before the batteries run out on it. Boom. So yeah, like I said, just it's a little bit. Like I've said before, the house is a little bit of a museum for like games and stuff like that. It's like everywhere there's like game memorabilia or Blackpink memorabilia or Star Wars memorabilia. They cancelled it. That sucks, cornbread. It could be worse. I could be taking like huge amounts of drugs, right? I mean, I could be on drugs. I could be spending it on alcohol. I mean, let's be fair. There's worse things. Labubu's got you in the chokehold, exactly, Sandra. I'm the same way with Star Wars and stuff. So, like I said, I would never judge anybody for whatever it is they decide that obviously they like or collect, or you know, because. I'm in no position to start judging people. No, I know, Jan. I know. Like I said, I would never do anything like that. Believe me. Believe me. So, like I said, I'm just jealous. Cornbread. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Yeah, that's really sad, Jan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Obviously, I've brought that up. I apologize. That was insensitive. Right. Anyway, so yeah, guys, like I said, it doesn't matter what you collect and stuff as long as it makes you happy. As long as it makes you happy, then I'm in no position to start, you know, judging people. But I like your helmet. It all sounds too. Oh. Shawshank! How could you? What? Well, it's not the strangest offer I've had, Shawshank, but you know, it's fine. I'm a lonely guy, you know. I'm a lonely guy. I'll take any compliment, believe me. Anyway. Disgusting behaviour, how dare you. I do not swing that way, young man. But yeah, like I said, Jan, I'm not being insensitive. I do apologise. I joke about these things because I'm an idiot. Just a little bit of a dark sense of humour, and sometimes I don't think that obviously that kind of stuff will affect people. Cancelled again. Oh no, I'm getting cancelled again. Crispy the corn, you silly sausage. Right, anyway, Yeah, like I said, Jan, I'm sorry to hear that. Boop. Let's open them. Yeah, what Sandra says, I am sorry. Right, anyway. Let's let a little bit of time go by and then we'll get back out there and start chopping down some more trees and whatnot. There you go, that's the button. Find it eventually. Boop. I will not. I shall not say that word. How dare you? How actually dare you, Sandra? No, there's many Shawshank. It was limited edition. I'm not sure how many it was limited edition of, but you know, I do have a couple of things. I do have. If anybody remembers, well, obviously you'll remember Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I got the night vision goggles which come with that, which were a limited run. I'm almost entirely convinced, actually thinking about it, that is also a limited run of so many, of like a few thousand, because if I remember that correctly, now the box upstairs actually has a has the thing on it saying that one of, you know, this is number something. I'll have to dig that out, and obviously I'll be able to say properly. But like I said, I've got the Modern Warfare limited night vision goggles. Obviously, I have that. The Fallout one, the Fallout helmet, the T-51B power armor helmet was also a limited one. That Stormtrooper helmet back there is a Master Replicas limited as well. That cost me like, I think that cost like £500 at the time, so that's probably worth a decent little whack of money now as well. So, so yeah, I do have several things that are like one of a limited run. So, I'll always kick myself for not getting the Jango Fett blasters from Star Wars, which were limited. They were like £400 at the time, and they recently, the same ones, sold at a auction for 10 grand, and it's like, oh god, that was a poor decision. Let's put it that way. Should have gone for it. I know, you know, I know the best bit. I wouldn't even sell them if I had them, because obviously Jango Fett is my favorite Star Wars character, so slightly annoying. It's slightly annoying. It is what it is, though, right? You don't know until obviously years down the line, and then it's a kick in the crotch. It's just a little bit of a kick in the crotch. It sells them online. Really, Shawshank? That's awesome. That is actually super cool. Yeah, Jango Fett's Wester pistols. But, like, both of them. It would have been so cool to get them. Would have been so amazing. You know, sometimes you're just not in a position to be able to afford that kind of stuff. It's as simple as that, and there's not a lot you can do about it. Is there? There's not a lot. It is what it is. Just one of those things that happens. Right. Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit more deforestation if we wanted to finish this wall. So let's destroy some more trees. Right. Absolutely, Shawshank. Go for it. I will definitely have a look. It would be so cool to get something like Han Solo's, or maybe Boba Fett's E11. Is it in an E11? No, I think E11's a Stormtrooper gun, isn't it? What's Boba Fett's gun? That is... I can't remember. My brain's just stopped working. You know, you upset people, then you're like, oh, best not say. But my brain's basically just stopped working now. It's fine. Wow, we got a lot of wood from that one. That's going to annoy me if I don't look that up now. Boba Fett gun is a E3. It's an E3. So yeah, an E11's obviously the Stormtrooper gun. It's the anxiety, I know, right? It really is, Sandra. Cars are your world. You see, that's the thing, though, Shawshank. That's the thing that matters to you, right? I mean, I know nothing about cars, and I genuinely don't. I mean, you could point out a car on the road, and, you know, I'd just say, yeah, it's nice. It's quite nice, that. I mean, like I said, my big brother bought this really expensive sports car, and I wouldn't know it from from it looked pretty. It looked pretty, but take a breather and then talk about cats. Sounds good. Sounds good, Sandra. Yes, I think it's probably a good idea, right? Let's just. Maybe a drink. Maybe a drink. That yeah. Anyway, cats are great, aren't they? They're silly, is what they are. Very silly. I've been watching a lot of cat videos recently. But yeah, Shawshank. It's like obviously I get it that entirely. Obviously, cars and stuff, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know the back end from the front one when it comes to most vehicles, especially nowadays. Obviously, my friends were into cars when I was younger, but I just don't know a lot about cars, unfortunately. Ooh, what? They just shook. Why did they shake? Could have just been birds, I guess. Come on. Right, there you go. Obviously, I'm just a little bit worried about getting jumped when we're cutting trees down, because zombies would drag me down in a heartbeat. The way I am at the moment, I am out of breath, hungry, moist. I don't know why I had to be moist. Why did he have to be moist, of all the words? Right, so if we go into here and then carpentry again. No, it's not carpentry, it's... There you go. Saw logs. There you go. Boom. Moist. What a word, right? Very moist. We love cats. We have 3. Yeah. I at the moment I don't think I'd be able to handle having any more than 1. 1 and Zach is more than enough for me. The cat basically thinks Zach is a cat, so really does. I just think of cake. Cake's pretty good too, right? Cake's good too. Cake and cats. What a day. Incredible. Cake and cats. Boom. Love it. Love it. There you go. I'm gonna max that out. Moist red velvet. There you go, see? Moist red velvet cake. Wow, Sandra, now you're painting a picture. My God. I don't think I've had red velvet cake, you know. You know, genuinely don't think I ever had anything like that. I am not fancy enough for fancy cakes. I've had a cupcake. I've had a birthday cake. I'm just not that fancy, guys. I'm just not. Whipped cream cheese frosting. You haven't lived, Dan. There you go, say. There you go. It is to me, Jana. It is to me. It's just chocolate cake, yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not a fancy man. I'm not a fancy man. Clearly. This guy doesn't even know anything about cakes. What an idiot. What kind of stream is this? I expect him to know everything about cakes. Everything. I'm not watching this trash anymore. He's not even killing zombies. What kind of zomboid stream is this? I don't even know. Hello, Omar. I hope you're okay. I just learned what fairy cakes are, so don't feel bad. You see, fairy cakes. I know fairy cakes. Speaking of which, hi, Omari. Sorry, that's a joke. Oh no, he's going to get cancelled. Do. Always paired with cream cheese. Right, okay. More you know, huh? More you know. Do. Yeah, I know, right? It's a food stream now, guys. Just food stream. Well, we're going to make cake. we're going to check how moist is this cake. How moist is it, guys? Very moist. This cake is so good, it's making me moist. No, sorry. Disgusting behaviour. Oh my god, sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I shouldn't have said that. Oh my god. Do. You've got back. Get some sleep then, Omari. Get some sleep. By all means. You don't have to stick around here. This cringo stream. He's not even doing anything. Make him kill something. And stop talking about how moist he is. It's disgusting. Cake stream when? Oh my god. Cake stream when, she asks. Good grief. Right, anyway, what was we doing? There you go. Go for it, Jana. Go for it. Sounds like a plan, right? Tries his viewers' favourite cakes. He bakes them himself. Burns his house down. I know, right, Shawshank. Damn it. I've done it again, right? I'll learn, guys. I'll learn. It's the only way he'll learn is when he's cancelled. Somebody cancel him. He's disgusting. Talking about how moist the cake is. No, across the line again, haven't I? I'm sorry. Maybe further down the line, though, Sandra. Obviously, stuff like that. We could do stuff like that. Obviously, once, you know. Whoops. I don't know why she did that. Boop. You know, like I say, further down the line, it would be cool. Yeah, they do that to me too, Amari. I actually sleep. I have slept 19, 20 hours of the day before because of antidepressants, so I understand entirely, believe me. Speaking of which, Sandra, when is your birthday? I need to make a note of that. I really need to make a note of it so we can be prepared, right? It's one way of putting it, prepared. Just drinking out the toilet because we can. Sorry, Cornbread. September 24th. Let me jot that down. Let me jot that. So basically what you're telling me, Sandra, is I have time. I have time. He has time, guys. Boo. Right, let's make a note of that. Right, okay. Right, okay. She's like, oh no. Now I know. Right, okay, here we go. We're fine. Let's just grab some more water. Fill my canteen up. Just getting water from the toilet, guys. It's good for you. I should probably eat as well, but I'll do that in the morning. If there is a morning. Right, let's get some sleep. Boom. Yeah, like I said, guys, further down the line, definitely do, random stuff like that. I mean, I've obviously, a string stand at the minute, the issue I've got is, more than anything, is finding time to do other content as well. I want to do, obviously, video series. I've got so many plans up in my head, and obviously I want to do a video for members as well. You know, like a tour of obviously you know my whole setup and stuff like that. But like I said, it's finding the time more than anything. Turn it into a charity stream, and Sandra suggests a charity. That sounds like a good idea, actually, Shawshank. A genuinely good idea. Made it now even more. What are you talking about, Amari? What? Oh, that stuff. Yeah, there. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I can see that now. Right. Okay. We need to eat. My character is getting very hungry. We can eat chips. Why not, huh? Pretty much all I eat. It's pretty much all I eat. Boop. We can't head outside at the moment anyway because it's too dark. We'll end up getting eaten by something. So we'll just snack and head back out in the morning. Ah, excellent, Sandra. We could do something like that. That sounds like a plan. Not yet, Omari. Not yet. Obviously, yesterday I was ill, so I didn't really do anything yesterday at all. Not at all. So I will get there. I will get there. I will catch up with stuff. I'm sure eventually, at some point, maybe, possibly. Loads of people who can't fully express themselves. Right, okay. Oh, there you go. There are all the messages. There they are. Boom. Right, okay, cool. Let's just let some time go by then. Sit down on our chair. Is that true, is it, Omar? The more you know, right? The more you know. More you know. Right, so yeah, once obviously the sun comes up, we'll get back out there and we'll start building the rest of these walls before the zombies get us. Because they are out there, guys. As much as we haven't seen them for a little while, they are out there. And they do hunger. Speaking of which, guys, what do you all think of the thumbnail today? The thumbnail today is actually AI generated. It's the first time I've done it. Obviously, if I carry on using the AI stuff, obviously it'll save me a lot of time before stream, so I don't have to come into the game and take screenshots and pose my character and put myself in danger, you know, by going and wandering around zombies and stuff like that. You're in the middle. You see, my son was a bit in the middle about it as well. Zach was saying that he likes it, but also doesn't like it at the same time. Yeah, I know, Amari, but like I said, I'm trying to save myself a little bit of time at the moment. Because, Sandra, I told it. I had to tell it. Essentially. And it was all like, oh, yes, of course. And then obviously it spat out the image and stuff. I guess, Omari, but again, it's going into the thingy and it's going into the game and getting screenshots and stuff like that, which obviously takes time, when I could literally just tell Gemini, spit out an image of a horde of zombies descending upon a house that's on fire. Boom. In the style of Project Zomboid, you know. So I'm just, like I say, if I can save myself time, it means obviously I can do more stuff. Believe me, as much as my usual what they call thumbnails look like they don't take very long to do, it's at least 30 minutes of work every day, at least. Excellent, Jana. She actually did it, guys. She went and got cake. Incredible. Yeah, but that kind of stuff obviously would be like end game stuff when it comes to streaming, Omari. I would look more than anything if... Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Cornbread. Thank you. I mean, I'm not going to lie. If obviously we could make this whole channel into something huge further down the line, it would be incredible. But obviously, less about me, but more about obviously A, the kids, and B, helping other people as well, because obviously this is why I do it. I do it for you guys ultimately. You know, the entire stream is for you guys. I mean, yeah, it helps me with obviously my confidence and stuff like that, but you know, the stream is for you guys. And it would be cool obviously if I could help out in the real world as well. But you know, like I said, that's for further down the line if we're lucky enough to get there, right? Because nothing's a given after all, guys. Nothing. And that's why you should all go and do things, do stuff. Go and do stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. Go and do stuff. Go make your life better. Even if it's just little things like going and making yourself a cake, right? Boop, boop, boop. AI artists. We'll see, Jan. We'll see. A few people have said that now, and it's like... you're all very kind and stuff. Yeah, exactly, Shawshank, exactly that entirely, exactly that. Well, I mean, kind of. You have to put the work in, right, Omar? You have to put the work in. Anything that you want to do in life, you have to put the work in. Hello, Silver. Welcome. If you know, you can't just expect things to happen just because you think you deserve it, right? Yeah, I'm doing okay, Omar. I'm doing okay. We're getting there slowly but surely, right? I'm not freaking out anyway whenever I see there's 17 people in the in chat anymore. I'm not freaking out too much. I used to freak out. Whenever it used to go over 10, I have a panic attack, almost. Oh my god. I should collect cars, because why not? Are you talking about in real life or in game? I'm not sure. Maybe I should do both. Come on, guys. Hit the subscribe button so I can get myself a car collection, right? I'd quite like a garage full of Ferraris. That'd be nice. I mean, I couldn't really, you know, appreciate them because I don't understand cars. But if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe button so Crispy the Corn can buy himself a Lamborghini. Or something, I don't know. That was something we used to watch over when I was working in CCTV. Lamborghini forecourts. Oh my god. It's like, you don't know the stress of... You'll never understand the stress of watching 3 drunken louts walking onto a Lamborghini forecourt. And they didn't just have Lamborghinis either. This forecourt, although it was run by Lamborghini, they had Ferraris, they had Maseratis. It's like, so, call the police quick before they touch one of the vehicles. Oh my god, that was yeah, that was fun. That was always fun. Jeez Louise. Straight on to security. The one there right now, they're touching the Ferrari guys, please. I do not miss that part of the job, let's put it that way. Good grief, that was scary. The thing is, Amari, loads of things are pointless, right? Loads of things are pointless. You know, this stream's pointless, really, when you think about it. But it makes people happy. It makes people happy, so I would never, ever, ever say anything's pointless. Never, ever, ever, because like I said, they make people happy. And yes, they're very expensive, but if somebody can afford it, it's not for us to judge, right? It's not for us to judge at all. Do. Everything's pointless, Omari. We just got to enjoy what we've got while we're here, right? And like I said, some people can enjoy being able to, I haven't now. No. Although I know somebody who probably has. Oh, okay. The car doesn't make the man, Corn. You don't need a Ferrari. Well, maybe I do need a Ferrari. You don't know. Maybe a Ferrari. Maybe if I had a Ferrari, I'd just feel so much better about myself, right? Then people would understand that. Yeah, that'd teach them all, wouldn't it? If I had a Ferrari, that'd teach them all. I don't know. Maybe. Oh my god. But yeah, my dad, one of my dad's friends actually raced those really fast motorbikes that I can't remember what they're called. You know the ones that they drive on the Isle of Man? You know the ones. He was actually a professional racer, and it was so weird to me that my dad knew this guy because it didn't make sense. It's like, how does my dad know a professional racer? My dad's a farmer. but one of his friends was actually, I can't remember what it was called because it was like when I was a kid. But he actually used to, what was it? I can't remember what they were called. Were they like TT bikes or something? Yeah, something like that, Shawshank, something like that. But he was like, not quite at obviously the top level of them, but he was up there. And like I said, it was always so strange to me. How does my dad know a professional bike racing guy? It's super random, but yeah, I mean, he was a flash guy. He was a fancy guy. All of the leathers super expensive, and he had all of these chains and, you know, gold dripping off him and stuff like that. It was just like totally random, just like one of those totally random things that you don't understand when you're a kid, but when you grow up and you understand even less. What even is going on here? Yeah, there really is. Like I said, he did. This guy did all of the. He toured around the UK doing all of these like Brands Hatch and Silverstone and stuff like that. So we'll have to generate and place a roof on it. That way the sound doesn't transmit as far. Okay, little girl. I'll have to remember that one. I'll have to try and remember that. That would do it. I'm just a little bit like that about obviously enclosing a generator, you know. Walled off and accessible via a door will muffle the sound. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that we want, because obviously there's so many zombies out there the other day for I mean, I'm sure you've seen. We were this close to dying, this close. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna make the wall. We're gonna finish the wall, and then obviously we'll worry about making it all fancy afterwards. So that's the plan. So yeah, I'll have to ask him. I'll have to ask my dad next time I talk to him who that guy was. He was clearly somebody. I do not remember. But again, like I said, it's just totally random. My dad knew a lot of very strange people, to be fair. He really did. Oh god. Right, we're almost done now. I mean, this is pretty much it. I mean, obviously we've got to go around the back of here and seal the windows as well. Should we seal the windows from inside or outside? I think I'll do it from outside. It's probably the best way of doing it. Carpentry. There we go. But very slowly getting there. But yeah, like you said, little girl, what we'll do is we'll build that as well, like a little outhouse to protect us. Skills, what are we on? It takes so long to level up carpentry. Guy Martin, yeah. I know what you mean. He seems like a very interesting guy. A lot of them do, though, right? Yeah, one second, 1 second. Yeah. Like I said, very interesting guy. Obviously, does a lot of Channel 4 shows, doesn't he? I know you mean now. But yeah, it wasn't Guy Martin. that would have been weird, wouldn't it? That would have been a weird one. Boom. What's going on with the generator? I don't hear the generator. Oh no, it's still going. It's fine. Let's check the info. Condition is it's going to need repairing before much longer. But that's not an issue though. We can repair that anytime. We've got tons of components and stuff. I'm slightly concerned about obviously this fog, but meh, it's fine. Yeah. Like I said, it was TT racing. That's what the guy was. Like I said, he was. I can't remember who he was. All I remember is his daughter was one of the. His daughter was one of the. Apparently, she was one of the best footballers in the region as well. So he had a very talented daughter. So, I think she was like as old as I was. Maybe within a year or so. But that being like mind blowing at the time because obviously I was a boy and girls don't play football. That doesn't make any sense at all. Girls don't play football; they play with dolls. Because I was a kid and a moron. I literally hung around with girls that played football, so I literally no idea why my brain jumped to that conclusion. I think maybe if it was a case of how can a girl be good at football? But like I said, that was just young me being an absolute moron. Wow, what a Crispy the Corn. It turns out that he was actually an idiot when he was younger. Yes, I was. I actually was. Right, we're going to need to cut more wood because we've run out of planks. But yeah, like I said, it's just one of those weird ones. But yeah, it was TT racing, I'm sure of it. Like I said, he used to race like Isle of Man and stuff like that. The big event at Isle of Man. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. But that's another matter entirely, right? That's another matter. Do. Right, why aren't you doing this? She's refusing to. She's too tired. Right, let's get back to the base then before we end up attracting the attention of something bitey. She is absolutely exhausted. Yeah. Just random. Just random. Just one of those random things where you think about. It's like, what was going on with that? Welcome, guys. By the way, if you're just joining us, we're actually making our base trying to make our base safe at the moment because we almost had an incident on Monday that almost got us killed. We were literally this close from biting the bullet in a big way. There were many zombies. They did knock me to the ground. We managed to sneak away somehow, but it's left me a little bit. Okay, we kind of really need defenses at this point because if we have another helicopter fly in, it's gonna cause us all kinds of problems. There's still quite a lot of zombies in the area, apparently. I thought this place was clear, but apparently it is not. But food, water, everything's fine. We have fuel. All of the things that we need, generally speaking. But we don't have good defenses at the minute, so that's what we're doing. We're just spending a little bit of time, obviously, building walls and trying not to end up getting a chomp on the neck. Because that's all it takes, guys, is one big old chomp on the neck. And it's curtains. Curtains! I have to get rid of these corpses as well, because this place stinks. This place is smelly! What a smelly place you've got, Crispy the Corn. You need to tidy up. Yeah, maybe you need to get out. So he's arguing with himself, guys. What's going on? Why is he arguing with himself? Boop. Right, planks. Really hungry as well, unfortunately. Can I throw any more of them in my backpack? I can. There you go. I'm losing health, but it's because the amount of stuff that we're carrying, so we don't have to worry too much. She's fine. Like I said, we just got to finish this place up. I'm hoping we can build a gate as well. Gate. Gat gate. What the hell's a gat gate? Wooden fence gate. Yeah, we'll be able to build one. We'll need a doorknob and some hinges. But that's not going to be an issue. We really need double gates. That's the one we want. Requires carpentry level 4. That's irritating. Okay, fine. Okay, we might not have a gate for a little while. We need carpentry level 4, and that is like literally a million years away. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let's just get these walls finished before we start worrying about gates, huh? Should I just throw some wood here and I'll grab some more quick? Yeah, that seems like a decent plan, doesn't it? Right, okay. Let's go grab some more. I don't need this axe now, so let's drop that. I will do, yeah, sure, Shang. The thing is, there's a double gate. I think the double gate might even be 4 of these wide. But I do not think that we're going to be anywhere near able to build that. I mean, look. Double tall wooden gate. So yeah, we'd need to be 4. But like I said, we need carpentry 4, unfortunately, which is slightly annoying. Or welding 5. Both of them are, yeah, a little farther away to say the least. I mean, if nothing else, we might be able to block the gates with some wooden boxes or something. You know, block the opening. I think that might be the best way of dealing with it for the time being. The issue I've got is, if we look, I have one of these is slow learner. So it takes her so long to learn anything. Most characters will, most characters now would probably be level 5 by now, but Susan here, Susan, she gets things eventually, but you really have to drill it into her. You really do. She is, she's a little bit slow, which, you know, kind of fits with me. Let's be fair. Right, let's get this stuff back. We should have enough wood to finish the frame at least. She's very over encumbered, guys. That's why she's so slow at the moment. And she's exerted. Hop, hop. Straight through the fence. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, I mean, all of these corpses are going to need to go as well because this place stinks. Awful odor. Ugh, something smells awful. It's not me, guys. It's not me. I promise. Come on. We'll get inside, rest. And then we'll get all of this finished. Right, so if I throw these over here, boom. Right, and then these ones over here. Right, I think that should be enough to finish up, but we'll see in the morning. Like I said, we need to get inside for the time being because it's too dark. If something sneaks up on us, we're going to be in trouble. Boom, there you go. Let's go see if we can get some rest. There you go, cool. I should have got wasted first. Should have got her wasted. So she actually slept a night, but we could still do that. Where's the rum? There's the rum. Drink. All. There you go. She's drunk. Let's drink another one. All. Absolutely wasted. It's time for a little bit of a late night drink cooking, methinks. What are we gonna eat? Let's eat some spaghetti bolognese. Here we go. Throw that in the oven. Let's open it first before we just throw it in the oven. Cause an explosion killer. That'd be fun, right? There's nothing quite like late night cooking, right? Just throw the can straight into the old cooker. Boom, right, and then turn it on. What's the worst that can happen, right? Oh, it's burning. There you go. Right, cool. Let's get us something to eat with a big old spork. Come on, ram that in there, Susan. Things you say when you're not thinking. She is drunk. Right, okay. Let's see if she'll sleep now. Right, she should sleep the whole night now. And she is doing excellent. No, most of the night. It should be getting light outside again now, so that's something. There we go, so it's fine. Right, okay, let's get these fence frames finished. I at least wanted the frames finished before the end of the stream, so this should be fine. Let's throw these on the floor here. We don't need them. Boop, and then boop that one, and then here we go. Frame. There you go. Boom. Right, cool. Here we go. Obviously, we'll finish the rest. Obviously, over time. It'll take a while to get the whole thing finished, but providing obviously we don't have a helicopter-based incident anytime soon, we should be fine. I mean, we have literally only just had the helicopter not so long ago, but saying that though, we have had pretty much 2 helicopter events back to back, because we had one at the gun store, didn't we? So it's not out of the realms of possibility that it could happen again. This should be enough wood now. She should have enough wood. Boop. Going well. It's going well. I'm pretty impressed. Impressed. Let's grab the rest of this. Throw that in the back pocket. As much as we can. And then these ones as well. God, this would be annoying if I just haven't quite got enough wood, right? That would be very irritating. Would kind of be on brand now. I'm literally going to be one short, aren't I? That's going to be so annoying. I need to go get more anyway, because we need to cover these windows back here up. You watch. It's going to be we're going to be one away. Oh no, we're fine. Amazing. Okay, that's the main bulk of the frames all sorted out. The rest shouldn't be as problematic, because the rest will, I think it's just 2 planks of wood per panel, so we should be okay, despite the fact that you can clearly see there's way more way more panels there than 2, but we'll just ignore that. Right, let's grab... is there any more planks here? Yeah, there is. Right, let's grab them. Right, we don't need a ton. 6? Something like that. Right, okay, let's go. So yeah, I mean, obviously I understand that obviously these walls are different from the rest, but we're not doing it for our aesthetics. We're doing it to save our lives, essentially. Right, so let's cover these up as well with frames. So we're going to have to do it like that, unfortunately. Right, cool. And then we'll board this up as well on top of that. There you go. Right, so that'll stop them getting through the windows. I mean, I don't know how well obviously these will stack up against the undead. I mean, we know that they can smash down these walls. We've seen it happen. But any protection is better than no protection, right? There you go. And look at that. Damn it. I knew that would happen. Let's go grab some more wood. Yeah, absolutely, Jana. Go for it. That sounds like an amazing plan. Nothing quite like a bit of Project Zomboid. Well, then I would say that, wouldn't I? I would say that. You're just shilling for them, Crispy the Corn. Whoops. All this field and I were going to run into the one tray, right? Yeah, that's me, all right. Okay, so yeah, like I said, once this frame's done, we'll get out into the world a little bit and go find some supplies, some food and whatnot. Get ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Why not, huh? There you go. Boom. And then throw that on there. Oh, excellent, cornbread. Now I'm just waiting for the indie stone to send me to send me some, you know, my compensation, right? So I'm getting people playing your games here. I demand reparations. Boop. Why won't that build? Wall base. Oh, I'm out of nails. Annoying. Okay. There's always something, right? Right, let's throw them on the floor. And do we have any more 5 planks there? And we'll drop those nails as well. Oh, really? Multiplayer. I'm hoping, obviously, multiplayer comes to Build 42 before much longer. Like I said, I've got a theory, guys, that Build 42 multiplayer isn't far away. I've got a little bit of a theory because this last patch, there was a lot of stuff pertaining to multiplayer, so I'm kind of hoping that we're getting there slowly but surely. But we'll have to wait and see, right? I like your shoes. She's got tiny feet, right? I actually prefer 41. Is that weird? Not really, Jan. I've heard a lot of people said that they prefer 41. I mean, I prefer 42, but... And don't forget to check the generator. Now you've got a point there, actually. I should probably fix that before we leave. Boop. Right. Let's turn this off. Yeah, we don't want a generator explosion when we're not even here. That would suck. So let's do a little bit of maintenance. And then we'll probably refuel it as well. Generator info. So 94%. Let's keep going with it. Might as well fix it fully, right? Boom. Right, okay, now we can turn it on. 100%. Excellent. Cool. Let's go put the rest of those bits and bobs away. Yeah, I mean, Cornbread, I did actually really like multiplayer myself. I thought it was really cool. A little bit laggy, weirdly. But there were the 4 of us on the same network. I guess it shouldn't have been that bad, though. Obviously, it was me, James, Zach, and Thomas, my other sons. Like I said, just a weird little bit of latency every so often was the only issue that we had with it, generally speaking. Obviously, it wasn't great if the, you know, there was a zombie-based incident and then we'd have a little bit of latency, but, you know, it's okay, Dad. I've just been bit. It's fine. It's fine. When I was like 6, I wanted a pair of boots and my parents told me they were men's boots. As I got older, I realised they lied to me, so I wouldn't want boots. Oh, no, Lynn! They were women's fur boots. My God. I thought men wore fur boots for a good bit of my life. Ooh la la, huh? Yeah, well, men can wear fur boots if they want to. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's throw them in there. Boom. 5 bedrooms in our house. That's awesome, Jana. Yeah, like I said, we played a little bit. It was like, it's kind of after not last Christmas, Christmas before. The kids got, I bought the kids Steam Decks for Christmas. So we were playing it on 4-player. It was kind of awesome. I do not wear fur boots. There's not much reason for me to wear fur boots or boots in general. I wear trainers mostly. I do have a couple of pairs of fancy shoes, which I used to wear for work, but they absolutely destroyed my feet. I just don't work well in fancy shoes. Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. My God. My God. That's you're painting a picture there. Right, okay, so we're going to get out there a little bit more now, guys, to get into a little bit of action. I need to go find food. We're running low. I'm going to take a bit of food with me. I'm going to leave this M16 magazine here, though. Boom. Throw that in there. Will you go in there? Yes, it will eventually. Yeah, it was pretty fun, Spike. We did that for a little while, but the kids just weren't that interested, unfortunately. They just weren't that interested. So it was eventually, again, it was all four of us, and then it was just me and James, and then it was a bit like, okay. Yeah. It wasn't action-packed enough. My vehicle's not going to fit through there. Okay. I might have screwed this up a bit. Can I destroy this? Disassemble. Object. There you go. You going to do it? I'm not sure about that one, Lynn. I'm not sure. Probably, though. A lot of our culture is interchangeable with American culture. Believe me. A lot. There you go. We're fine now. We can get through. I hope. There you go, see. Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's go find some food, then. Indirectly, Shawshank. You did. You did. I remember it. Yes. You know Crispy the Corn. It doesn't look like you'd fit a tank through there. I'm just saying, but, you know, I'll defer to you for not make you look like a moron. Sometimes you have to tell me, Shawshank. You just have to tell me. Okay? It's the only way I'll learn, right? It's the only way I'll learn. Right, okay, let's go. I'm just going to check the map again, guys. Just, cover your eyes just for a moment. Cover your eyes. Ah, my eyes. I did warn you. Let's go check the buildings up on this side of town. A lot of these are stores. And there shouldn't be too many zombies. I mean, we could also go to West Point, but there's still quite a lot of zombies over there. I'm a little worried I don't. Sorry, comrade. I did warn you! I did warn him! Please. Please. You have to heed my warnings, Cornbread, or you'll end up blind. My family will be suing. No! Oh, no! I'm sorry, guys. The stream's over. I've had to sell my entire setup to cover the court costs. I hope you're pleased with yourself, Cornbread. You've not just done it to yourself. You've done it to everybody. How could you? Terrible situation. Absolutely awful. Right, anyway, what was we doing again? Right, we were looking for food, weren't we? So, okay, we'll take the next corner. Let's turn the game up a little bit, shall we, as well? The game's been very quiet. Not even any mood music for days. Where's the mood music, Project Zomboid? That's a bar. We've been in there. It's a bar. It's a bar over here. It's a bar. Get out of the road. Churnos or us. We'll check that. Whoops. Sorry. Oh no. Right, okay, so there is a couple of zombies here that's bashed their brains in. First zombie of the stream, guys. We're 2 hours in, this is the first one we've seen all stream. Hello. She's dead now. She's dead now. Right, let's have a look. Dotty for donuts. I'm gonna open. No, it's all closed. Let's go find the back way, huh? Oh, hello, another zombie. My God. Bash the brains then. She's fine. I don't think there's going to be much food in here. Many cookers. A canned vegetable soup is open, but we can eat it. We can eat it while we're here, right? So anybody fancy uncooked cockroach? Check the trash as well. What's in the trash? A baseball cap. Amazing, but I don't need one of them. I have many. Extinguisher. Should I take the extinguisher, guys? Are the extinguishers actually a thing? Are they actually a thing that we can use? Hello, Edel. I've not seen you for a little while. Hope you're doing well. Brown sugar, amazing. Pasta sheets, no, not amazing. Right. We'll take the sugar. Boop, boop. Get in here. You had your test yesterday. Interesting. A test for what? Did you pass, or are you still waiting for the results? Rotten food. It's rotten. Well, that'll explain why we haven't seen you for a little while, Edel. Like I said, I hope it went well. Obviously, all that stuff comes way before my stream does. But not much more. Not much. Find out on Friday. Well, good luck with that, Edel, genuinely. What is it we were testing for, if you don't mind me being a little bit nosy? Oh, no. I'm going to hydrate, okay? I'm hydrating. Hydration. There you go. There you go. Feel a lot better now. So far, we've found 1 bag of sugar. What a day. What's this over here? Let's go and have a look, shall we? What is this? This is a Riverside Boat Club. Riverwood Boat Club. Oh, I don't know what this is, but we should have a little look. Is it open? It's not open. I don't think we're going to find food in here. We'll remove the broken glass and go and have a look anyway. You never know. Hello, hello. There's a bottle here. We can take that. Water dispenser, take bottle. Mine now. ATM. That's no good to us. Green pen. I don't find many. I don't think I've seen many green pens before. Waffles. Some waffles in the trash. Random. I like it though. Facility maintenance. Ah, okay. Okay. Right. Box of garbage bags. We'll take them. Whetstone. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, like I said, Edel, good luck with that. Genuinely. It's always good to obviously mix things up at work, right? Do something new. Oh god, this is very dark. There you go, that'll do. Surprised there's not zombies in here, but it's probably a good thing that there's not, right? Right, what do we have? Any food? A battery. Let's take that. Another battery, absolutely. Rotten cheese. Good times. We'll take the free water though. Large industrial sink. Fill. Let's fill the water dispenser bottle. Cool. There you go. Then fill the empty canteen. See, this is why you don't have to worry too much about losing when the water goes off, guys, because the pipes inside the buildings will store water for a very, very, very long time, and you just don't have to worry about it. When you're barely in the same place twice anyway, you can just grab the water. Grab the water and go. Green peas burnt. Garbage bag. Garbage. Carving fork, no good to us. Tank top. That one's got soap in. Steel rod. Don't need that. Right, let's get our crowbar re-equipped. Not finding much in the way of food, are we? This part of town is definitely looted. All looted up. Let's go find our tank. Where's the tank? That's the question, right? There it is. I should have brought the thingy with me, the trailer, but it's okay. It's all good. Boo, boo, boo. Like, water dispenser in the back. Okay, maybe not in the back. Front right seat, that'll do. That'll start. Just needs to warm up, guys. Just needs to warm up. Not a problem, Edel. I understand entirely. Understand entirely. It's all good. Oh, okay. There are zombies at this side of town. I haven't checked these houses, have I? I have barely checked anything around this part of town. So let's go and have a look, shall we? That was a noise. Somebody just had an incident. Yeah, there's definitely zombies around this place. Hello. Hello, Mrs. Zombie. Sorry. Deal with it. Someone just got, yeah. Big time. A lot of testing, really. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Have I got myself stuck here? No, I haven't. I'm fine. Like, genuinely, though, Edel, obviously, you get the results that you're hoping for. Ooh, that's pretty good. Do you have fresh radishes? That's pretty okay. Granola bar. Absolutely. Food's food, after all, and another battery. You did the best that you could. Yeah, I know. I get that. I get that. Totally. That empty pot. We'll take the empty pot as well. That will be actually super handy for cooking. Honestly, when I was doing my CCTV license tests and stuff like that, because yes, you need a license for that stuff. I was terrified that I wasn't gonna pass, but I did. I didn't just pass. I passed with flying colours. So how's your drowning going? Pretty good. Pretty good. We're doing okay. We almost died the other day. We had a very scary moment where there were a couple of dozen zombies outside our front door, thanks to the helicopter event, and we almost died. Almost isn't actually dying though, is it? Get out of here. So that, yeah, like I say, that got a little bit scary. So we've spent most of the stream today so far building walls around the base. So we're just getting out there a little bit now so we can find some food and whatnot. Actually, I will take those headphones and dismantle them. Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I was, like I said, I was a little ill yesterday. I missed a stream yesterday. I wasn't. I just got. I ended up eating. Eating my dinner, and then for some reason afterwards, I don't know what happened, but I got so ill. No, it wasn't even like that. It was kind of like my head started spinning and stuff like that. And it was like, I've got to lie down. I've got to lie down. And I laid down, and I think I passed out for like 2 hours. So, but everybody, you know, so many people reached out to me to make sure that I was okay, and I'm like, that's like incredible. I'm not used to people caring, guys. Apart from obviously the kids, obviously. Yeah. No. So. Obviously, thank you to all of you guys for reaching out and stuff. It means a lot. But, you know, it was obviously just a 24... I wouldn't even say a 24-hour thing, because, you know, I felt pretty okay after I woke up. And within 12 hours, I was absolutely fine. So, just one of those weird things that happens, right? It did, right? What was up with that? What does it mean? What does it mean, guys? Too much grease or salt. It's possible, Sandra. It's possible. What is it? What is the tea, guys? It must mean something. It could have been that, Sandra, because what I did, because because obviously James had his driving test yesterday, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to have a celebration meal, so I ordered him a big, fat, ridiculously sized mixed doner kebab in a giant naan bread. It ended up being a commiseration kebab. Anyway, I obviously I bought him one, and I bought obviously, you know, the rest of us some as well. And I think it might have just been that. It might have been grease and fat and salt and stuff. And anyway, I crashed hard. I just got so I got so dizzy. Like I said, I just needed to sleep. But like I said, it's all good now, guys. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm you know, not in the slightest bit ill. I've eaten since. You know, I made chicken legs today. Absolutely slathered in barbecue seasoning and stuff, and it was amazing. Too much grease or salt, yes. You're probably right there, Sandra. You're probably right. I'm mailing you food now, thank you, Lynn. Like I said, you know, absolutely fine now. I had a really good dinner today as well. So, does chocolate milk not go off? Weird. Okay. My legs weren't covered in sauce today. Well, there you go. Secret recipe shrimp jello. That sounds interesting. Shrimp jello. Do you mind if I pass? I mean, thank you and all, Len, but what? And a chocolate covered ham, my favourite. My favourite chocolate covered ham. What the heck is that? Don't you point that at me. Chocolate covered ham. Interesting. Okay. Well. What do you say to that? What kind of offer is that? It's just, I don't understand. I'll go check that gun case in a second. There's an iron pipe in here. Maintenance 2 we do not need. Ammo box. Shotgun shells? What? Okay, that was an unexpected, that's pretty great. 3 shotgun shells, awesome. Score? I wasn't even going to check down here. I'm glad I did now. That'll keep me in shotgun shells for quite some time. Yeah, I have heard of them, actually, Len. You know, I was watching... who was I watching? I was watching from some YouTube shorts. But yeah. Strawberry flavoured ramen. Sweet flavoured ramen. It's definitely an acquired taste, right? What the heck's going on with that? Sweet ramen. What's that? What? Who am I to judge, right? Who am I to judge? Jolly Rancher curry? Are you haunted, Lynn? Is it the haunting that makes you say such horrendous things? Jolly Rancher curry? Oh my god. Yeah, it really would, Idol. Oh my god. What's up with that? Eat your damn chocolate ham. She's forcing it down your mouth. Disgusting. Anyway. Oop. Nothing else in here. Who remembers you? Who are you? Who are you, Unturned Gamer? Who is this man? I do not know this guy. I do not recognize him. Who is this guy? This unturned what? Unturned Gamer? No, that doesn't ring a bell. Oh, Who is this guy? Why is he in my chat? Somebody ban him immediately. Somebody ban that man. Wow, somebody was preparing. You know, this is pretty good loot, to be fair, but not stuff that I need, unfortunately. Yes, you have got yourself a membership unturned. I can't remember who gave you the membership, but whoever it was, they've got a lot to they've got a lot to make up for. Let's put it that way. I'm bringing out the Tabasco-filled candy bars. What did I just read? What the hell did I just read? I hate it. Well, I'm just like Homer Simpson then, wasn't it? Look at that. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? It's a bit creepy. It's just Susan in the bushes, guys. She's fine. Okay, I think we have zombies in here. I can hear them groaning. Hello? Oh, there you go. Back. Did I try that again? I did. Schedule 1, Edel. Yeah, I played a bit. I played about maybe a couple of hours of it. Super fun. Obviously, we were planning. Dixie and I were planning on playing it together this week, but I don't know if that's going to happen now. So that might have to wait until next week now, I think. But it's still on the cards, guys. And like I said, I have played a couple of hours. And it is fun. It is fun. Genuinely. I watched a lot of Moist Critical playing it a week or so back. So I know the general ins and outs, and like I said, super fun. To see what it is. To say that obviously it's a drug empire simulator thing. It's pretty fun considering. It's like, I didn't know drug dealing was gonna be this much fun. I'm gonna have to look into doing this in real life. What's the worst that can happen, right? Yes. Probably shouldn't say stuff like that on stream. It is, Paul. It is. I understand that, obviously, that way of thinking genuinely, but it is fun. It is fun. It really is fun. You know, it's just got a little bit. I don't know, what's the word? I don't know, there's just something about it that's easy to enjoy. I won't be lonely in the cell. That's true. That's definitely one way of putting it, right? Anyway, it's all right. I can. What's a little bit of meth cooking, right? What's a little bit of meth cooking between friends, right? Come on, nerds. I can be like my hero, Walter White. It's not my hero, by the way. Come on, Doc. Where are you guys going? The vanilla flavored soap. What the heck? No, I didn't. You know what, Lynn? I'm going to save that for later, okay? I'm going to save that for later. Still quite a lot of zombies at this part of town, huh? It must be the fences that are like trapped inside. Yeah, I did see, Len. I did see that, obviously. You, like I said, I watched Moist Critical playing a bunch, and him just going from slot machine to slot machine, just pressing them all. He does asking the right questions here. Is it in your favour, really? Is it that bad? Interesting. Okay, well, I know where to start spending my cash now, right? Moist is your dad, yeah. There's a lot of people who say that. A lot of people who say that. Okay, I got a little bit close there. Got a bit close. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the same way. You've got very interesting ideas on cooking, Len. Let's put it that way. And I mean, oh no, that was stupid. I could have very easily cut myself there. Yeah, Lynn's cooking expertise are definitely interesting, to say the least. Chicken legs, Ginger ale. Ew. Assortment of chocolate that looks like real items, but one of them items will be real. Wow. Now that's food roulette, right? It's like there's that Japanese game show. Is it chocolate? And then the clip of that guy biting that doorknob. Oh, like that face he pulls. You've all seen it, right? With baked beans, look, I'll be honest with you, Len. Reese's peanut butter cups to start off with aren't great. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter, okay? I'm not a big fan. So, you're not actually improving them or making them any worse by putting beans. Oh, but yeah, the beans. Actually, if there's bacon involved, is it cake or real? Yeah, it's kind of along the same line, Jana. It's along the same line. You race up a flight of stairs covered in lube. Oh, you mean, what's it called? What's it called? Ninja Warrior? Something like that? I love that stuff. Takeshi's Castle as well. Absolutely incredible. Prime television right there, Takeshi's Castle. Not Ninja Warrior. You probably mean, maybe you mean Takeshi's Castle instead. Crud. I'm supposed to be not running over zombies. Beans on toast doesn't sound good at all. Do you know what beans on toast is actually an American thing originally? It's true, you know. It's actually true. Heinz designed it and pushed it on the American market. And obviously the Americans said, ew. But they tried to push it in the UK and apparently we went, delightful. The least amount of spices, the better, I say. But yeah, it was actually, apparently it was an American thing first. I cannot eat beans on toast for one reason and one reason alone. When my mum went into hospital, do you heat it up and put it on toast? Yeah, basically, Jan. It's not bad, but like I said, I can't eat it almost at all. Because when I was like 3-4 years old, my mum had to go into hospital to have my little brother by cesarean section. And back then, if you had a cesarean, you were in hospital for 2 weeks. So, because my dad wasn't really a cooking kind of guy, he was more of a farming kind of guy. You know, he did farming stuff. My mum left my Auntie Beverly, God rest her soul, to feed us for those 2 weeks. And for 2 weeks, non-stop, every day, every meal was beans on toast. So I'm not a big fan of beans on toast anymore, guys. I have to be in a very, very, very particular mood for beans on toast at this point. So, yeah. Rationing after World War I, no. Like I said, it was Heinz was trying to push it as a thing in, I think it was the 1930s in the US. A little bit, Paul. A little bit, but it's okay. He's fine. He's fine. Oh yeah, big time cornbread. Like I said, just the smell of beans. I don't get me wrong. I like beans. Beans and bacon, one of the greatest combinations of all time. Beans, bacon, and sausages. Mwah. Top quality. Top quality. But if you put beans on toast in front of me, I will start having Vietnam flashbacks. Like that. Just, yeah, anyway. I remember the 30s. How dare you? How dare you, Fred? How could you? How could you? It's actually brown colour until they had the red food colour. That's interesting. I do remember Heinz doing a green tomato ketchup at one point. About 20 years ago, maybe even longer than that. Green ketchup. Very strange. I like it with brisket on a baked potato. Oh, sounds good, Edel. That actually does sound amazing. They made a purple ketchup at one point. Yeah, I can believe that, Len, because like I said, at one point I actually have a memory of green Heinz tomato sauce, Heinz tomato ketchup. I do have a memory of that, so I'm not in the least bit surprised to hear that. Do you remember Invisible Kool-Aid? I don't know. I do remember Tab Clear, though. We only had Tab Clear for a very short period of time in the 90s. We had Tab Clear for maybe a couple of years before they phased it out over here, so... But again, aging myself there. We had purple, blue, and green, and she couldn't stand it when I ate it. Awesome! I had to eat it in another room. That's incredible. Why did she buy it for you then? Mom, you're acting crazy. Crystal Pepsi, yeah. Yeah, I remember that too. I remember that. Tab Clear was actually epic. I love Tab Clear. Can't get that over here now. Not at all. I remember the clear Kool-Aid. I thought it was my mom trying to get me to drink water. Nice! That's incredible. The clear fad was a thing, right? I tell you what I do miss, and I genuinely I hate... Fred! No, take that back. Take that back right now. Oh, I'm gonna have to time him out, guys. He's getting ornery again. He is. Oh my god. Yes. Discontinued like 15 years ago. I liked Water Joe. I've never heard of Water Joe. So yeah, about 20 years ago in this country, we had orange Coca-Cola. It was the best Coca-Cola I have ever had in my entire life. I bought bottle after bottle. It started my genuine addiction to Coca-Cola. I'm not even joking. That was the downfall of me. But they only did it for a couple of years. And they've never done it since. They've done Diet Orange Coca-Cola, but it's just not the same. We have Orange Cream Coke here. Can't get it in this country. Like I said, they did Diet, but it's just like I said, it's just not the same. It just makes me sad thinking about it. Outed you for being old. That's so sad. Oh my god, some people have no respect, right? Unbelievable. Some people. It's alright, you guys keep trying to out me for being old. So I know how it feels, actually. Let's place these shotgun shells. Place all. 2, 3. I'm gonna do... God, look how many of them. Look how many of them. I have a ridiculous amount of shotgun shells. Let's put them in my backpack. Yeah, exactly, Len. I know, right? You know what? The last CRT TV we had in this house, it was in the kids' room. And when Zach was a baby, well, maybe about 4 years old, he decided, because it was on a chest of drawers. So obviously it was super heavy. It was like 27-inch screen, which for a CRT was actually kind of huge. But you know, anyway, that's beside the point. Hope someone send a pic of me drinking it on Discord. How dare you, Edel? How dare you? So anyway, Zach decided it'd be a good idea to pull out the drawers and use the drawers as a set of stairs. Anyway, he pulled it out. First step, whole thing falls on him. CRT TV drops literally on top of him. There's this almighty commotion. Almighty commotion. Don't worry, Edel, the door's locked, closed. Luckily, the screen didn't smash because the screen landed on top of him. Anyway, after that, we haven't had a CRT TV in the house ever since. We got rid of it immediately after that. No, Lynn, please. It's fake news, guys. I don't drink Pepsi. No. Lightning McQueen CRT, it was amazing. That is actually amazing. Lightning McQueen CRT? That's almost as cool as the... Has anybody ever seen the Shrek CRT TV? Apparently they're really expensive now. Like, really expensive. So, if you had a Shrek CRT TV and you don't have it anymore, you should probably kick yourself because they are apparently a collector's item. Can you even believe that? You had one, Lynn, really? Collector's item, apparently. Also, I made a Disney Princess one, incredible. Sorry, guys, I really need that. Really need that. So, yeah, like I said, the things that they make are insane, but like I said, we had to get rid of the CRT TV, but I'm actually genuinely gutted that we did because I have, I've got a PS1 upstairs with a, light gun. Anybody remember the old light guns that we used to have with game consoles? A G-Con, I think it was called it's called a G-Con. They don't work on LCD TVs, do they? So I can't play my old copy of Time Crisis. Can't play it. They only work with CRT TVs. That was a bad mistake. Yeah, there you go, Edel. Yeah, and like I said, I detest Pepsi. I detest it. I can't stand it. So, you know, I still have multiple. I have a PS1 boxed. I have a PS2 boxed. I do not have a PS3 boxed. No, I do have a PS3 boxed, but it's one of the later ones. I wish I still had my coffin lid PS3, but that yellow that got a yellow light of sadness. Sent it back in to be repaired, and they just sent me one of the new ones. Still hurts to this day. PS4 boxed, and I still have the boxes for my PS5 as well. So you still have your PS3, yeah. Like I said, what I want to do is have them on display. I'd love to have those boxes on display, but they're just pushed at the back of a wardrobe at the moment. So the largest CRTV in the world was discovered, made a whole video and flew to Japan to buy it. $15,000. That's insane. I've told this story before, but when I used to be, I should have been at college when I was a teenager. We just used to go into Chester City Centre and play Soul Calibur on the big CRT TV that they had in the local game store, and we just sat there for hours at a time until weirdly the guys who run the shop kept kicking us out every day. Weird how that used to work. I'd say it was free advertising personally, but they obviously did not agree with that. So original Game Boy, that's awesome. I'm actually looking for an original Game Boy. I'm looking for one. I'm keeping an eye on eBay at the moment, actually. See if I can get one for my youngest son, because he just loves old games. He loves old games more than he loves like modern day stuff. And just need to get the HDMI fixed. Really, cornbread. Yeah, I mean, like, just back here, I've got most of, obviously, my game consoles still plugged in and stuff. I still have my PS Vita, still have my PSP. I've got, there's like dozens of Nintendo DSs in the house because the kids needed to have the new DS with obviously the better screen and, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. I had to make a decision between a $200,000 TV. I'd probably get the TV, right? That's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. That must be a beautiful TV then, Len. But yeah, like I said, I love collecting that kind of stuff as well. I mean, obviously, I don't really have that stuff on display, but obviously, video game memorabilia and, you know, just video game consoles. I mean, I have an original Xbox. Obviously, I have multiple Xbox 360s. And I've got the day one Xbox. What's it called? The Xbox One X. So obviously that's a limited edition one. I think there's like only supposed to be like 10,000 of them or something. What else do I have? I've got a limited edition Star Wars PS4. Apparently that's worth quite a lot of money now because they didn't make many of them. The only issue with that is the joypad it came with is absolutely trashed. But the PlayStation's still pristine. That's a PlayStation 4 Pro, I think, as well. So, like I said, all kinds of stuff. I have a ridiculous collection of stuff. Just stuff everywhere. Maybe I had to walk out with the 20k big CRTV would be too heavy. It actually would. 12 people to move it. That's insane. That's actually, yeah, a bit, Paul. Like I said, the house is a little bit of a museum. It really is. There's stuff everywhere. I have like, you know, bookcases that do not have books in. They just have like gamer stuff and like I said, the main issue I've got with all of my gaming stuff is it's just all packaged in boxes. It's all just in boxes and stuff like that and put away. I mean, it's getting to the point now where I'm thinking I'm going to have to start putting stuff up in the attic. What's my address? Yeah. Yes, anyway. How dare you? How dare you? Asking for a friend. Yes, anyway. Like I say, ludicrous amount of stuff, guys. Just, it's, some would say too much stuff. Some would say that. Let's go put this stuff on the roof. Actually. I just remember, guys, we're supposed to be playing video games, aren't we? Oh, yeah, I was supposed to be playing video games. Look at this man. He's just showing off. Address. Oh, okay. Pancakes, you say? Well, the address is... No, nobody's getting my address. Nobody, apart from Sandra and Fred. They tricked me into it, guys. They tricked me into it. They did. Anyway. Whetstone, we don't really need to be carrying that around. Can I fit that in a box? I can. There you go. Extinguisher. I'm going to place the extinguisher near the door. No, I'm not, apparently. I'm going to put it... There you go. That looks fine, right? Yes, Sandra and Fred. They actually do. They actually do. And they've promised to keep it a secret as well, so... Sandra, Fred's co-art, Edel. Co-art illustrations, that's Fred. So... Oh, God. No, exactly that, Paul. That's exactly it, ultimately. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome, genuinely. That's the plan, Cornbread. Obviously, when the channel's a little bit bigger and I can afford to get a P.O. box, I'm definitely going to be doing that. It's just a little bit on the expensive side at the moment. You keep it hush-hush. Thank you, Edel. Thank you. Get a P.O. box so I can send you stuff. Like I said, guys, it's definitely something that's going to happen. It's just obviously I can't really afford it at the minute. Things are getting a little bit tight and stuff. Not that I'm, I'm expecting anything or anything like that. It's just that obviously it's just not something that's feasible for me at the moment. I think I looked into it about a week ago. It's between £40 and £100. Really a month, sorry, like £40 and £100 a month. Ah, okay, Len. you just tell me which game system? I probably have it. Yeah, it's really expensive, Edel. Here it's like $5. That's insane. I wish it was that here, Len. The Royal Mail is is not in a good state at the moment, to say the least. And they keep like nickel and diming people all the time, so it's got to a real problem actually. Exactly what Sandra said, yeah. Whoa, whoa! What was? I think that was just a zombie. A Superboy S potentially. No, I don't have one of them. No. Right, okay, let's just be careful. I don't know where these zombies have come from. They just wandered out of nowhere. So yeah, it's like I said, it's very expensive. I don't know why. I mean, if it's only $5 a month over there, that's kind of insulting, actually. You know, for ours is so expensive. It's like, what? Really? Really? If it was only $5, I'd settle one up now immediately, but... A Disney Princess CRT TV. Oh, that's so kind of you, Lynn. Do you realise how much that it costs you? Do you realise how much it costs you to ship a CRT TV to the United Kingdom? Oh my god, anyway. Yes, anyway. Let's fill this up. Fill them up. Didn't need that, did it? What about these gasoline, gas can? These are all full. Don't need that. Yeah, I know. That's what I thought, Edel. But like I said, it's super expensive. Free if I fly it there myself. Oh, really, Lynn? Yes, of course. Would you need my address for that? Would you need my address for that, I wonder? Yes, you can't trick me. You can't trick me, Lynn. I see what you're trying to do. How dare you? What are you up to? It's so bright. I want an autographed shirt. Wow. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, guys. I think we're a long way from that yet. Nobody wants anything autographed from me. Nobody wants anything autographed from me. Cringe streamer. Who is this cringe streamer? Strings attached, I know, right? There's always strings attached, Paul. I've noticed that. They're just after my blood. Knowing Lynn, she probably is after my blood. I don't know why she wants it. Why do you want my blood, Lynn? Big stream, I know, right? Maybe one day, Cornbread. Maybe one day. You'll let me fly the plane? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Crispy clones, my god. Signed in blood. Sign it, Crispy the Corn. Sign it. Sign my shirt. Sign it now. Crispy the Corn. Sign it. Sign it, Crispy the Corn. Dear me. My god. Pre-recorded, luckily, right? Just so you can't catch me, Lynn. Look at my driving. How dare you? How dare you? My driving is impeccable. I haven't crashed in days. Ma420 has just followed over on Twitch. Welcome, Ma. Hope you're having a great day and thank you for the follow. That is actually super kind of you because we don't get many follows. I'll be honest. We don't get many follows, unfortunately. Not on Twitch anyway. I flipped it a time or two, maybe once or twice. Well, maybe once or twice. I don't know what you're talking about. Good, I'm glad, Caden. Absolutely, Caden. I'll take all of the follows and all of the subscribes I can get hold of. When the numbers go up, it makes my smooth monkey brain very happy. Very smooth. Yeah, I know, right, Edel? All of the ad revenue, right? Yes, I'm absolutely 100% down with that, Edel. I very, very much appreciate that. It still does wonders for my watch time, which apparently is the most important metric now on YouTube, apparently, so they say. Uh-oh. Let's deal with him while we're out here. Don't want these guys wandering around. So yeah, apparently it's watch time at the minute. It's the big one. You're gonna send me food. I'll be honest with you, Lynn. After the food that you was offering me earlier, is it okay if I pass? I'll be honest with you. Oh my god, what's that? The Frizzler1234 has just followed. Was that you, Caden? That's an incredible name, by the way. Well, that is also true, Edel. Yeah, it's a good idea to survive. Poor Larry, huh? Poor Larry. Thank you, Caden, genuinely. Like I said, when the numbers go up, it makes the brain go happy, so I'll airdrop it, no parachute. Yeah, all right. I'll just go get my baseball glove out and just Skibbity. I know, right, Paul? Skibbity, Ohio, Giat, Rizzler. Based. Look at that. Look at that shiny pickle. Oh my god, that's the shiniest pickle I've ever seen. Look at how shiny your pickle is. Get out of here. What is this place? Is this a school? Yes, it is the school. We don't need to be here. This place sucks. Look at that. Look at his pickle glowing in the dark. Sorry. This is a weird thing to say all of a sudden. The day you see a chocolate ham fall from the sky, you'll know it's time. Yeah, to lock my doors, mostly. Time to lock my doors. I'm very worried. I'm very worried. Oh no, it means she's close. Oh no, she's close, guys. How long does it take to get to 100,000 points, nerd? A very long time, I assume. That's why it's at 100,000. That's why nobody's getting... If you're talking about somebody taking my glasses off, mate. Rogue Skyham. If the Queen was getting attacked by rogue Skyhams at this point, Len, that'd mean war, because you'd have to dig her up first, remember? Not a problem, Cornbread. Have a great night and thank you for joining us. It has been free. I have taken up 3 hours of your time, after all. Have a great one, genuinely. See you again soon, Cornbread. I know, right? I know, Edel. Like I said, that's why I put take my glasses off for 5 minutes at 100k, because I know nobody would ever get there. Nobody's ever going to save that many points up, surely. No. Sandra might just do it. I think Sandra and Fred probably would do that. Now, apparently, according to Sandra and Fred, when I take my glasses off, I have tiny little shark eyes. It's not a very nice thing to say, guys. It's not very nice. Tiny little shark eyes. Soulless, I think, were the words that they used. Soulless shark eyes. So yeah, like I said, I've put it at 100k. Disgusting behaviour. How dare you? How do you think that makes me feel? No, you can't. Unfortunately, you can't, Caden. I have a policy. Anybody who asks for moderator does not get moderator. That's not true, but also, it might be true. I will be assigning some mods at some point, guys, because obviously my kids are supposed to be moderators, but where the frick are they? Where are they? I ask ya. I don't want to be mod. Ah, you see, you're catching on. Sandra doesn't want to be modeling. She's actually explicitly stated in chat before that she does not want to be moderator. And you know what? I like the cut of her jib. I really do. I might just give a mod for that. No, seriously though, guys. Like I said, I will be needing some mods at some point. So I'll make a post on the Discord at some point. I told Dixie that as well. Excellent. Excellent. I like it. It's the old reverse psychology thing, huh? That seems to work. What have we got? Electrical wire. That's not good to us. Yes. Yes, exactly. The thing is, guys, as things stand at the moment, it's not a massive issue, the whole mod thing, because it's not like we've had any issues recently. We've only actually had 2 jerks in chat over the last since July. So it doesn't come up very often, but if the channel gets any bigger than it is, it might start being a problem at some point. I mean, you know, there's always going to be somebody out there that decides that they hate me for some reason. Yeah, I know, right, Paul? There you go, say. You're a jerk, are you, Kate? Edel. Awesome, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love the honesty. The honesty. I think I'll make this person a mod. There you go, we got another dead rat. Good times, good times. You see, there's your problem, Len. There's your problem. You've gone crazy with power immediately. And I haven't even given you I haven't even given it yet. And she's gone crazy with power. What is... Oh, my God. What the hell is this? What the hell? It's like that Netflix show, right? Jeez Louise. Bans Crispy from his own Discord. Wow. Wow. It's your bedroom. What? It's Edel's bedroom too. What's going on? I'm not going to ask any questions whatsoever from either of you. Either of you. It's easier to milk dead rats. Fred. It's true, but what the hell? I'm gonna ignore that place. What? What, Lynn? What did I just read? Nice place to take a date. It's true, you know. It's true. It's gonna be an unforgettable experience, right? Yeah, she's drunk from powers she doesn't have exactly. She's gone crazy, guys. It's the fun basement. Welcome to my sex dungeon. You know, there was a program once on TV. It was a cop program. You know, where they follow cops around. You know, the cops doing the job. You know, stopping criminals and stuff like that, or you know, stopping people and giving them parking tickets and whatnot. Anyway, this program said. I remember what it was. It was called UK Border Force or something along those lines, right? And they were going to go and do a what do they call it? A bust on a Chinese sex dungeon, right? This sounds interesting, right? Anyway, when they got to the Chinese sex dungeon, it was closed, so they couldn't go in. So now they never went back to it. So we never got to see the Chinese sex dungeon. And you know what? I'm slightly disappointed. I've never been able to get over it. I've never been able to get over it because they never actually went. So it's kind of left. It's just been left open-ended, guys. But we never went back. So we never got to see it. I kind of feel like I've been cheated, guys. That's all I'm saying. I just feel like I've been cheated, all right? I mean, I don't, you know. It's morbid curiosity more than anything, okay? Open 24/7. Wow. You know what to do, Len? Photos on the old Discord, right? That's the problem, Edel. There was no closure because it was closed, it was locked, and they never mentioned it on the TV program again. So there's a Chinese sex dungeon in London somewhere. It's down there somewhere. It's never been raided, apparently. And we have no further information. No further information, and it's just not fair, okay? It's just not fair. It's not. I just want closure, guys. I just want closure. That's all I want. It's not like I want to go there or anything. What? To cover for escorts. Really, Len? That's insane. But did they have a sex dungeon? That's the question. Did they have a sex dungeon? I do hate London. I do, even despite the promises of Chinese sex dungeons. I still wouldn't go there if you paid me. Oh yeah, I forgot. We don't have power, right? We don't have power. There you go. Do. I know, right, Paul? Uncovered. Terrible situation. Box of canned carrots. A box? Score? Do. For 100 times, Edel. That's insane. That kid must have been... was... definitely had a chip on the shoulder, right? Did you see the birds I sent to Discord? I sent more. Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a quick look. Wow, look at that. Incredible. Excellent, Edel. Just keep going, right? Just keep going. Look at that. Look at that. What an extraordinary... Wow. It just keeps getting weirder, right? Look at that. That's an incredible picture right there. What the heck? Yep, there you go. What a burb, right? What a burb. Perfect. Anyway, there you go. No, it's not. It's not, Fred. That would be interesting now. You can eat the carrot. Eat it slowly. Sorry. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That's disgusting behaviour. They are awesome. What the heck? Absolutely incredible. Let's eat the bag of sugar while we're out here. Genuinely amazing. Look at that. Eating sugar out of the packet with a spork. Does it get any better than this, guys? What a day. What a day. Let's just, oh, I need to disinfect that, don't I? I mean, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Still infected. I had a bottle of alcohol. Can I... Oh, there is a zombie over there. Okay, let's just... You put a bird pick up there as well. Let's have a look, shall we? It's a burb, guys. I love pigeons' nests. They're so pathetic, right? Pigeon nests are literally the worst thing ever. Why do you even bother? Why? Absolutely amazing pictures, guys. Genuinely. I love that. We do that here in the south. It's called McDonald's sweet tea. Delicious. Oh my god. Anyway, we're gonna need to deal with that stitch before much longer. Spork is a peak. Yeah, it has everything, right? Yeah, they really do, Edel. That, like I said, that's an extraordinary picture. Extraordinary. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. It's good. It's all good. Yeah, I've actually seen people make this area into an actual base. Gate off this part. And then, if you look around, it's entirely gated off then. The zombies can't get in here at all. Because these are big fences that the zombies can't smash down at all. So, definitely a consideration in the future. Definitely a consideration. Oh, really? Is it that bad, Edel? We used to hate them where we worked because obviously they used to set cameras off everywhere. And obviously the more cameras that go off during the day, the harder our jobs were. So obviously pigeons were the bane of our life, and we could shout through tannoys and stuff like that. We had the ability on some sites to shout through the tannoy to try and get rid of them. But then people start complaining because you're shouting. Why are you shouting all the time? Stop it. It's because the pigeons are driving us insane. And the only other option we had, was to turn the cameras off. But if we turn the cameras off because of the birds, then the sites are at risk. So, kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. It's really annoying. There's a lot of zombies out here all of a sudden. Pellet gun, yeah. That's what they should have done, put a pellet gun on the cameras. But we could have just blasted them. Yes, that sounds like... that doesn't sound in the least bit Orwellian, does it? Not in the least bit. Yeah, absolute pain in the butt. I think some sites we actually had an agreement that obviously if stuff like that become a problem over time, we were allowed to turn the cameras off, and it was like their responsibility to get rid of the pigeons. So if they didn't do it, it was like tough. Turn the cameras off. They know the score. Once threw her in a Christmas tree. Good grief, Red. Why did he do that? Please say there's context. He's just being mean. He's just being mean. Wow. Did he think she was a Christmas decoration and he just placed her inside it, right? Bit random. I like it, though. That's the kind of random I'm into. You know that. No context. You just deserved it. Well, there you go, then. See, I knew. I knew it would be something like that. Yeah. Both holidays, right? Yeah, I get that, Edel. Wow. Spoiled kids, right? I love that. Excuse me. I bet they love it as well, huh? Hello, Sandra. Why, Sandra? Why? Why did your brother put you in a Christmas tree? In Legos. Awesome. I love that. That sounds amazing. Lego on a Christmas tree. That actually... Why isn't that more of a thing, right? That should be more of a thing. I think the Lego company are missing out on a big opportunity there. Same height when I was 8 and he was 13. Right, okay. Hello, big boy. Dead. So if you're wondering what we're doing at the moment, guys, we're just clearing up zombies from the surrounding area. Because these zombies will be an issue if the helicopter event comes over. Again, dragging obviously all of the zombies back to our base. They sell Christmas decorations. Ah, okay, fair enough then. Damn it! I was gonna sell them the idea. Damn it! I've missed out there. I'm having a think. I'm thinking I am. This is the noise I make when I think. Come on, idiot. Come on. Come on. Ah, okay. Oh, that's gentlemanly. I'll have to remember that one, Sandra. I'll have to remember that one. 8 and 15. That's crazy. Same height. That's insane. My big brother was taller than me until I was about 16, and then I shot right past him. Yeah, I'll have to remember that if that's gentlemanly. Milady. Yeet!
Hey!
Something like that, anyway. He didn't grow until he was 21. That's insane. All of my friends were taller than me until I was 16, and then I shot up. I mean, not shot up far, like, but you know. I didn't shoot up, like, too far, but... Only actually one of my friends was taller than me at the end of our school. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well, Paul. Could be a short stuff. Could be a short stuff. Right, here they come. Oh, what she said that. That's insane. I can't believe that for a second. That was the last time I tried to beat him up. And what, when he yeeted you into a tray? Well, that'll do it, right? That'll generally speaking, that is the one that'll... A strange coincidence, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a strange coincidence, actually. Oh, no, the consequences of my actions. Right, Sandra? Oh, no! He's learned to defend himself. He's not supposed to do this. Damn. I love that. Just a strange coincidence.
Hey!
Come on, nerds.
Hey!
Oh, no. The consequences. What will I do now? That's insane.
Hey!
Like I said, my big brother was a bully. I mean, he was an actual bully. He hung around with the bad crowd and, you know, did all of the things that you're not supposed to do. And he used to come home and used to be awful to us. But obviously, as he got older, he kind of softened. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I was really young, I couldn't stand to be in a room with my big brother. Because he was a bully, it's as simple as that. Still loved him to bits, obviously, but God, he was a jerk. But now he's awesome. He's got a girlfriend and stuff now, you know, and kids, so you know, not a problem, Edel. Thank you for joining us. We're not going to be on for too much time, anyway, so. Work nights and tests yesterday was all day. Yeah, I get that. Not a problem either. I used to work nights, so I totally understand. Totally understand. Even at the time, I never told my mom because I deserved it. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's the same with me and my brother, though, Sandra. Obviously, like I said, my big brother was a jerk. But yeah, you'll have a great one. Catch you again soon, hopefully. And like I said, if we don't catch you again, you know, before you find out your test results, you know, good luck. Genuinely. Hello, Abba. Welcome. I told her I accidentally fell into the tree. I like it, Sandra. I like it. Yeah, seriously, Edel. Catch you again soon. Come on, nerds. Hello, Abba. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's awesome that you were able to drop in, Abba. Like I say, we're not going to be on for much longer, but we have been on for almost 3.5 hours now. I want to do a solid 3-hour stream today because obviously I wasn't here yesterday.
Hey!
Well, like I said, we're almost at the 3.5 hour mark, so we're doing okay. Boo, boo, boo. Let's go, nerds.
Hey!
Come on, nerds. Come on.
Hey!
Yeah, like I said, my big brother was a very hands-on brother, shall we say. Hands-on being he liked to punch. He was just a little bit punchy. But yeah, it's the same. Like I said, it's the same with me now, Sandra. Obviously, bygones be bygones. We're still brothers at the end of the day, and he's definitely softened up and stuff now since. So he softened up a long time ago, to be fair. You know, when he was in his 20s. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I just want to get rid of these guys. That's awesome. That's awesome, Sandra. Here we go. Yeah, like I said, by the time my brother was in his 20s and stuff, he was like a completely different person. He really was. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't much nicer to my little brother. Just think about that. I was telling everybody the other day when I kicked him in the head, full force, by accident. It was by accident. Yeah, exactly, Paul. Exactly. You know, I was telling you guys the other day, I don't know if anybody remembers, but I was kicking over my brother's head. I was being an idiot. You know, when you're that age, you're 14 and you're just being an idiot, right? Kicking over my little brother's head. Anyway, I did it several times. The last time though, he decided to stand up as I was in the middle, full swing. Kicked him right in the head. Knocked him clean out. Let's just put it this way. My mother was not very happy. She wasn't very happy with me for quite some time. Let's just put it this way. My mum kind of showed her hand who was her favourite that day. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I kind of kicked my brother square in the head, but at the same time, okay. I can see you're angry. We can work with this. Good grief. Yeah. Anyway, you're a tomboy as well. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. Gosh darn it. Oh god. At least the thingies are fine now. Yeah. Like I can understand that. I mean, my friends group was like all like boys and girls and stuff, but most of the girls were like tomboys and stuff. They used to like play football with us and play guns and stuff like that, chasing each other around with sticks and stuff. So putting beads and ribbons in your hair. Yeah, that's one way of doing it, right? That's one way of making sure people know. I love that. That's amazing. Oh, thank you, Abba. Like Abba says, guys, it only takes a few seconds. It only takes a few seconds to hit the like button. I mean, we've got 10 likes. 10 likes. We've had 131 views, and we've only ended up with 10 likes. How dare you? This entertainment isn't free. I demand some likes in the chat, guys. That's my problem, is I don't ask enough. There you go, there's another one. Thank you guys, genuinely. That's amazing. It's my driving, is that what it is? Damn it. Ah. Driving is scaring people off. It makes sense, actually. I'm not very good at this, right? Not very good at this. What's going on, Crispy the Corn? You need to learn how to drive. Very good at driving, actually. Thank you. Look, I'm even going to be able to squeeze, just squeeze it in. Sorry, that came off as vaguely filthy. Anyway, just ignore that. Boop. That's not what she said. No, it's absolutely trashed. It's still at 1%, Sandra. Let me just have a look. I think if I go over one bump a little bit overly. Oh no, front right suspensions at 0%. Okay. Well, it doesn't. We don't seem to have it. Oh, thank you, Silver. Genuinely. Thank you. He's like, oh my God. This guy's so needy. Like I said, this thing is literally a zombie in its own right. We don't seem to be doing too badly out of it, though. I mean, the suspension's gone, but it's still driving, right? So, I don't know how much longer it's going to drive, but it'll be a sad day when this breaks down, right? That'll be a sad day. Let's not worry about it, though, right? We'll worry about that further down the line. Not yet. Haven't found one, Sandra. Just haven't found one yet. Just have not run into one. They have just... We got really lucky. We found 3 during one stream, and we haven't seen one since at all. Now, I've got a good idea where I think there might be one. There's probably one at the military zone, but getting to the military zone is going to be difficult. I mean, obviously, we could probably grab a backup vehicle, yeah. We'll probably do that tomorrow, actually. Maybe go and have a look for a decent vehicle. Yeah, exactly. We don't want to have 0 vehicles. That is actually a very good point. So, yeah, we'll probably do that tomorrow, is go find a good vehicle. I do know where there's a couple of decent ones that'll do for the time being. Here we go. Let's place that. So, we now have 66% of our rat circle. It's getting there, guys. So yeah, that's probably got what the plan will be tomorrow, is to get out in the world and actually go find a replacement vehicle. Like I said, I consider going to the military zone, but we're gonna have to go and take some axes, because the checkpoint, not the checkpoint, the actual military zone will be at this point now probably overgrown, I would think. But that's probably the best place I can think of that there'll be an actual tank. Thank you for Sandra, genuinely. Like I said, I'm not going to be on much longer. I'm probably going to be wrapping up in a couple of minutes anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. Let's fill this up so we don't forget about it in the meantime, because that's the last thing I want to do is come back to the game tomorrow, go out on an adventure and forgotten to actually drink. White toilet. Fill. No, we don't want to fill the rest of that. It's fine. So yeah, I think we've done pretty well today, guys. It's been a lot more of a chill stream these last couple of streams. Obviously building and stuff like that. I do like a bit of building. I'm glad Omari pushed us into it. Let's put these containers up here as well. Let's bam them on the floor. Boom. We don't need to be carrying this wood saw either. So it's really dark out here, right? It's really dark. And I'm going to put this saw over where the axe is on the floor over here. And moisturize, absolutely. I'll remember to moisturize, I swear. Probably not. M16 magazine. I mean, we've got tons of ammunition and stuff like that, so I think we'll probably be alright to head to the military zone. I'm going to take that improved choke and put that choke on this shotgun. Have you done the thing? Upgrade, improved choke. Right, there you go. I wonder how well that'll fire now. I wonder. We'll just have to see. We'll have to see when we find some zombies. I mean, the amount of zombies increased. Yeah, exactly, Abba. You just need to moisturize. You look incredibly crispy. Crispy the corn. Look at Crispy the corn's crispy skin. It disgusts me. Disgusting. Get out of here, bot. Unbelievable. The goal of some people, right? The goal. Anyway, guys, I think that's going to be the stream for today. We've got some stuff done. We got some food. We got some work done. Obviously, the base is not safe yet, but it's closer than it's ever been before. So that's good as well. So, and we've got most of our rat circle back as well. So as soon as we've got our rat circle, we can start dancing again inside our circle of rats. You know, these are just the things we have to do. These are the things we have to do to keep the zombies at bay. Not a problem, Paul. Obviously, thank you to all of you. It's you guys who make the streams after all. If I had nobody to bounce off of, it'd just be me talking to myself for 3 hours. And nobody wants to see that, right? Nobody wants to see this crazy guy talking to himself for 3.5 hours every day ad nauseum. Anyway. So yeah, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go get a big old drink, because my mouth's a little bit dry because of the aforementioned talking to myself or something. Anyway, but yeah, I hope you all have an amazing night. Thank you so much for you can bounce off of a tree. How dare you? How dare you? I am gonna try and pass you over to probably Milk Toast Claire if she's still streaming. So you know, stick around, guys. As per usual, though, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the new followers over on Twitch. No new subscribers today, but that's okay. Maybe next time, right? Don't forget, guys, you can... yeah, that's the one, Abba. That's going to be the one. Great minds think alike, eh? Great minds think alike. But yeah, seriously, guys, thank you. Don't forget, you can always hit the likes or subscribe buttons. Maybe even consider becoming a member. I do have some member content coming in the next week or so, hopefully. So, you know, if you don't want to miss out on that stuff, become a member as well. But anyway, in the meantime, I hope you all have an absolutely amazing night, and I will catch you all again tomorrow at the slightly earlier time, I think, of 8 p.m. British summertime, which I do believe is 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll work it out eventually, guys. Have an absolutely amazing night. I'm getting out of here now. Bye. So, like I said, stick around. Milk Toast Claire's next. Have a great one. Bye. No, thank you, Abba. Good night, Jana. Good night, everyone. Have a great one. See you later. Bye.